Yorùbá nation wà nǹkan tó fẹ́ wá polongo ó fẹ́ sọ fáyé pé recognize Yorùbá nation ló ipe Yorùbá nation ti dá dúró Yorùbá nation ti ń ṣe ìgbésí ayé tiwọn o òun dẹ̀ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ recognize ẹ̀ President Buhari máa wá sọ ní September o ní United Nations ó ti di dandan tó bá lè la irú ẹ̀ sọ ti Palestine ó máa sọ ti Yorùbá nation ó ti di dandan pẹ̀lú àṣẹ ti Ọlọ́run. Yorùbá nation wà nǹkan tó fẹ́ wá polongo ó fẹ́ sọ fáyé pé recognize Yorùbá nation ló ipe Yorùbá nation ti dá dúró Yorùbá nation ti ń ṣe ìgbésí ayé tiwọn o òun dẹ̀ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ recognize ẹ̀ President Buhari máa wá sọ ní September o ní United Nations ó ti di dandan tó bá lè la irú ẹ̀ sọ ti Palestine ó máa sọ ti Yorùbá nation ó ti di dandan pẹ̀lú àṣẹ.
And who then, after independence, sat down and created a new constitution and contributed our sovereignty into Nigeria. Now find that the federal government has taken everything. We have no power anymore. Our rulers have no power anymore. The federal government owns everything. They have made it impossible for us to do our part of the contract that we entered into 1963. And so we now filed a constitutional dispute with the federal government. To say there is a force majeure, we can no longer continue to be citizens under this arrangement. Therefore, you have created for us a reason for not wanting to be under it anymore. That is the meaning of force majeure. We sat down and created a contract. Then you surreptitiously began to erode the contract, the terms of the contract, until the court is no longer there. Therefore, we are no longer bound to be with you. That's it. So that's what we have filed. And we have filed it with the United Nations. We have filed it with the government of Nigeria. We have filed it with some other interested governments in the world. And everywhere we have gone, people say, wow, this is a sensible one. We are not saying we are seceding right away. No. If we say we are seceding right away, then we are causing trouble. Then we will bring war and we will have to fight and defend ourselves and then other people walk and so on. No, we haven't done that. So people praise us. People are praising us in the most important places in the world for a very, very sensible approach to the problem that confronts us. And so we have given the federal government 90 days to make arrangements for us, if it is possible, to return to our original relationship. So then we can also return to our original relationship. If they don't, then we don't return to any relationship with them at all. That is the situation. And so, what is it that we need now, we Yoruba? First, we have succeeded in creating an alliance that has done this first majeure thing. And that has placed the federal government with a 90-day proposition. We must keep that alliance going. We are Yoruba. We are central to it. We must keep it going. That's the first thing. Is let it disintegrate. We must not let any of the members, the South, the Southeast, the Southwest, the Middle all together constituting about 75% of the population of Nigeria. If we can keep them together, we can accomplish anything. Secondly, we Yoruba must now really sit down. Organization by anything, organization Yoruba, Congress. First, my dear, let me go to publish. Gbogbo ọgbọ́n tá a bá lè dá tá a máa stop ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe a nídìí láti bá àwọn tó ń ṣe wọ̀nyẹn jà nǹkan tá a nídìí láti ṣe sí wọn ní ká tẹ̀ wọ́n pé mọ́jọ ẹ jẹ́ ká gba Yorùbá yìí sílẹ̀ ẹ má máa ṣe bíi pé ọ̀tá Yorùbá ni mí because ẹ kì í ṣọ̀tá Yorùbá Ọlọ́run ò dá yín lọ́tá Yorùbá Ọlọ́run dá yín ọmọ Yorùbá ọmọ ní òkè ṣọ̀tá ẹ̀mí àgbẹ̀ta nídìí láti tẹ̀ wọ́n rẹ̀.
Ẹ máa gbádùn tí bàbá ń sọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o. Just one of his old videos. Okay, and as we're going into the program this evening, I say good morning, depending on the time zone to local Lukubawa. Let's play this again, and then we will start rolling the program.
Yorùbá nation wà nù kan tó fẹ́ wá polongo ó fẹ́ sọ fáyé pé recognize Yorùbá nation ló ipe Yorùbá nation ti dá dúró Yorùbá nation ti ń ṣe ìgbésí ayé tiwọn o òun dẹ̀ fẹ́ kàn recognize ẹ̀ President Buhari máa wá sọ ní September o ní United Nations ó ti di dandan tó bá lè la inú ẹ̀ sọ ti Palestine ó máa sọ ti Yorùbá nation.
Ṣé wàá lè lanu sọ báyìí? Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí and I say good morning as we are back with our conversation. We're not using the software, we're using our phone, but we will be able to, I'm going to turn the camera later on, in just time being when we will go into the conversation. I watch a lot of different programs. And sometimes I pick up my information on what we can talk about. So Wale, I got home just before 11 o'clock. Ìjáyà, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi tó dá ní bàjẹ́ fún yín. Tí bá ti gbọ́n wọ̀nyí tí mo rí ọkàn mi balẹ̀. I remember we were going together, myself and him and Gbedu. I spoke with Gbedu this afternoon. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàtà gbogbo wọn lẹ̀gbọ́n mi mo rántí gbà tá à ń lọ sí Ìjáyà bẹ́ẹ̀ ti gbàgbé tá a lọ sí Stratford à ń fáwọn Yorùbá ní leaflet ó ń tọ̀nà ẹ̀ down I'm sure pé gbogbo wọn lọ́n wá mi báyìí nísìnyí pé ẹ bá wá bọ̀wọ̀ Koiki yẹn o wọ́n ti fẹ́ pa wọ́n tán ní Nàìjíríà o à ń fáwọn èèyàn ní leaflet ó ń tutọ́ sí wa lára àwa mẹ́ta a lọ pín leaflet ẹ ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn Yorùbá kọ̀ọ̀kan kí ló ń ṣe àwọn ilé oníṣẹ́ o àgbọn àwọn kan náà máa ń sọ bá ní Koiki ò níṣẹ́ ẹ wà pé iṣẹ́ kan ni mò ń ṣe tẹ́yìn ò bá mọ àwọn kan mọ̀ eléyìí tí mò ń ṣe ó fẹ́ jẹ́ the same job pẹ̀lẹ́ tó wà ní theatre room mo rántí that's about Ìjáyà tó bí 2 years ago kọ́ nìyẹn because gbogbo last year Nàìjíríà ni mo lo gbogbo tenure mi ní last year Nàìjíríà ni mo wà láti January 2 weeks ni mo dágbére fún ìyàwó mi pé mo lọ sí Nàìjíríà tí bá sọ pé mò ń lọ fún 6 months á ní bàbá yóò dà pé orí ẹ̀ gbálẹ̀ kí ló fẹ́ lọ ṣe Nàìjíríà Stratford 2 years ago èmi àti ẹ̀gbọ́n Ìjáyà à ń fáwọn èèyàn ní leaflet ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ Yorùbá nation ẹ gba Yorùbá nation tàbá fáwọn ní kankan ṣe I'm sure pẹ̀lú omi inú wọn ní sinbíà family wọn ti kú nígbà tó rí medical tó dáa yeah exactly 2 years wà látà mo ti rí lógo ẹ̀ nísìn ojoojúmọ́ làwọn èèyàn bẹ̀ mí pé wọ́n ti jí wọn gbé ń bẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ wọ́n pé platform yẹn a lè bá wọn pariwo tó máa débi tó yẹ kó dé bọ́ ibi tá a fi lò kàn nìyẹn torí àìtí dé ibi tá a fi lọ gangan ṣẹ́rí tá a bá ti gba gbogbo tá a fi gbà ìnáwó á jókòó màá wá ẹni tó máa wá ṣe documentary tí màá wá sọ so many things bọ̀ kò ń ṣe nísìn. So when I got back home, I got home just before 11 o'clock. Orí pepper soup kan tá a rà gbọ̀ ní Luton tí ọba mi tọ́jú tèmi tó kù òun ni mo mu. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àǹtí mi tó dáa, my beautiful auntie tèmi. Àwa mo mu pepper soup yẹn tán mo jókòó mo mu Lucozade kí n má parọ́ àwọn èèyàn ní bàbá máa mu Lucozade lálẹ́ ọ̀nà mo need the booster tó dáa mo mọtí wà látàlẹ́ confam ẹ̀ but a bá lọ club ọ gbọ́dọ̀ tọ́nà club yẹn ká tó jáde ní club ẹ rò pé mo ti yó ni that's the mọ energy tó wà lára mi ni wà látà ló lè sọ fún yín ó wà lórí broadcast nígbà tá a ṣe ń lọ ní Ṣàngó Òde tàbá jáde à ń lọ club bíi 3-4 èmi ni máa drive and I don't drink but energy tó wà lára mi òun lè enjoy nísìn lórí Yorùbá Nation so when people say bolo mo ti rẹ energy mi èmi ti máa lọ club ti máa tún lọ sí market níjọ́ kejì car boot market I did it for 10 years mo sọ fún ọkùn kan tí wọ́n pè mí ní ọ̀sán ẹ̀ mo dá rántí pé ibi tí mo ti pàdé wọn náà pàdé ní city he gave me something very good thank you so much if you're watching so when people say mo ti rẹ energy mi engine room ló jókòó yìí kọ́lọ́ máa kó knock ni engine room ẹ̀yin tẹ́mi ò bá ti sọ ẹ̀yin náà sùn ni àfẹ́ni tó ń bá kùn ìyá kan pé mi ó ní broadcast àṣẹ yẹn ó ní ṣe wọn pé time zone yẹn yàtọ̀ àwọn sùn lórí broadcast my wife knows me kò sí bí ṣe lè táyà tó màá jí ní 5 o'clock láti lọ sí market tá a bá ń bọ̀ láti club màá drop gbogbo àwọn tó kù màá lọ gbé mom sí à ń lọ sí market so eléyìí tá à ń ṣe yìí mo sọ fún yín pé màá fi media màá fi wake up gbogbo ẹni tó wà Nàìjíríà ìtọ́ rírí tọ́ mọ̀ rí màá ṣàlàyé fún wọn mo ní time yẹn mo ní gbogbo àfi táwọn bá ní èmi ní time yẹn fún wọn ṣe ní gbogbo àwọn tó ní wọ̀nyí tí gbọ́ yẹn màá ṣàlàyé fún wọn mo sọ fún yín pé Kúnlé Poli ó wà under durex mo bá ọ̀rẹ́ mi àtàtà Òṣòdì Èkó èmi àti ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́sàn-án and he confirmed the same thing to me ẹ ṣáà mọ Òṣòdì Èkó òun ń ṣe ju 10-minute video lọ ọ̀rẹ́ mi àtàtà ni we've known each other for a very long time kátẹ tó sọ pé I'm máa break Nigeria but I'm not gonna go into ibi tẹ́mi àti ẹ̀ ti pàdé we've known each other now for more than 10 years kó tó di pé gbogbo yín mọ Òṣòdì Èkó bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ó lè wà lórí broadcast designer mark ẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ mi àtàtà ni. ìtafẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí lálẹ́ Balógun Èkó Òṣòdì Èkó lèmi máa ń pè ẹ̀yin máa ń pè ní Balógun Èkó Òṣòdì Èkó ni máa ń pè Òṣòdì Èkó Òṣòdì o. So Ọlọ́run kò bless me pẹ̀lú energy yẹn ni so and I think maybe for this purpose I don't know but I can tell you tó bá yẹ pé gbà tí o mọ̀ mí dáadáa tájọ máa ń ṣe fàájì wàá béèrè lọ́wọ́ wà látàwà lórí broadcast tàbá jáde èmi nìkan ni mo ṣe stand still tàbá fi délé and I don't drink I don't take alcohol kò ní ọkàn ṣe pẹ̀lú religion náà torí ẹlòmíà ní àbí àtòrí ẹ̀sìn ni I don't take alcohol but lè beat me tó bá dé pé ti long term driving wà látà ló níyẹn lọ́wọ́ tí bá pè nísìnyí pé Manchester a kick mọ́tò à ń lọ nìyẹn. But with a look on here. So the program I'm about to discuss tonight, I got it from Simon Epper. I watch his program. I sit down here and I was just, mo rí pé Máyégún ó ti fẹ́ wrap up nígbà tí màá fi wọlé mo follow ẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ nígbà tí màá fi délé Máyégún ó ti wrap up. So mo lọ wo Mike Simon Epper. Do you know that the UK Parliamentary group, how many people know that? Because there's a lot happening that we don't know, and that's why the media is meant to go around and look for things, especially based on in town sorrow lórí on Yoruba Nation. And I don't smoke as well. I don't smoke. But energy tó wà nínú body bó ṣe kéré ẹ lè beat it. I can run this program till 6 o'clock in the morning I picked that information we're going to discuss tonight from Simon Ekpa. How many people were aware that the UK Parliamentary Group visited Nigeria? How many people is aware? Eko sọ pé yes, I was aware. No, yes or no. Èèyàn mélòó ló mọ̀ pé UK Parliamentary Group visited Nigeria on a fact-finding mission? And I believe from what I'm looking at, which is from the AIT, when they set it up, I'm going to turn the camera later on. This video was put on AIT on the 3rd of June 2022. I was not aware. Okay, Ajani Ajala sọ pé òun wà aware. Okay, no. I need to know a lot of people. You just say yes or no, because interface ọ̀rọ̀ lè lórí lálẹ́ ní because I'm going to educate us on it. So I need láti parọ́ kò èmi náà mọ̀ pé. Okay, no. Okay, no. A lot of no. Okay. No. Okay. So ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa ò mọ̀ pé parliamentary group kan níbí báyìí wọ́n lọ sí Nàìjíríà ní June 3rd. Okay, wow. Okay, so a lot of people don't know. At least now you will know, because we're going to discuss about it tonight or this morning, 20 minutes past. Láti Manchester, Mokiyimbe. Okay, Ama Uche. The Biafra will know because Simon Ekpa just talked about it today, but maybe he has already talked about it before. I don't know. But the Biafra are up to date with him. Sharing information I need. And that's why you need a media that can give you up-to-date information. Not at all. Okay, so almost a lot of Yoruba people didn't know that. And I can understand, our focus is by Yoruba nation, Yoruba nation now. But sometimes we need those information to give us background, because ó máa help wa lórí iṣẹ́ táwa náà ṣe. Kí ló lọ ṣe ní Nàìjíríà? Ó ṣe jẹ́ pé state kan nìkan ló lọ. From what I'm saying, maybe they visited other states, but they only visited Benue State. And Benue State is where there's been a lot of killings. I've listened to, it's a 16-minute video. I've listened to half of it. Mo wá pause mo ní no. Ká lè jọ gbádùn ẹ̀ bí òyìnbó ṣe ń gbádùn sìgá tí kò mean anything. Bó òyìnbó ṣe ń gbádùn tea àti coffee. It was today on Simon Ekpa. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I saw it actually from Simon Ekpa. That's what I just said. So I do appreciate. That's why you got to go around. Tẹ́ bá jókòó sórí pé Yorùbá presenter nìkan lẹ ń gbọ́. Tẹ́ lọ gbọ́. You don't have to agree with anybody's views. But sometimes ẹ could move around. Ẹ kúrò lórí platform ti Yorùbá. Ẹ lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn Igbo. Because we are fighting the same cause. Kò dìgbà tó bá sọ pé Nnamdi lọ sí court nìkan la máa sọ pé hey Biafra. Sometimes let's go on their platform and listen to what they speak in English, which mo mọ̀ pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa gbọ́ òyìnbó. A lè má gbọ́ dáadáa, but a gbọ́ òyìnbó, and English is not our language. It's a borrowed language. Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀ tẹ́ wà lórí Instagram níbí báyìí. I know sometimes it gets to be dark, but just manage it. Bear with me. It's because of the they take on extra light, and I think the lighting is still okay for now. Sometimes, like I said, I'm just advising us, let's just go around, especially we are all on the same path with the Biafra. Don't be fooled that àwọn Biafra ló ń para wọn àbí ló ń pààyàn ní ilẹ̀ Igbo. Ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá ń ronú bẹ́ẹ̀, you are still part of a Fulani mentality. What the update about Igbo people? Ṣé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọlé ni Mr. Taiwo àbí tẹ́ báyọ̀ bá dé sórí program, tẹ́ bá bá wa lórí program. Tẹ́ understand, because bẹ̀rẹ̀. When tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀, question tẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn is irrelevant. What the update about Igbo people? Kí là ń sọ, kí lẹ̀ ń sọ? Bí yàn bá wá sórí program yẹn, ẹ lè rewind ẹ̀ fẹ́yìn tí ẹ ní YouTube ó ṣe rewind or kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pick conversation yẹn láti ibi tá a ti ń sọ kẹ́ farabalẹ̀ kẹ́ lè get message because in tẹ́yìn béèrè nísìnyí ó wà irrelevant because it's a relevant question. Okay, somebody said, I think they visited Lagos too. Facebook is cracking. Bí a lórí fóònù yín nìyẹn o because ẹ̀yin nìkan lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Mr. Ogundipe, ṣé Nàìjíríà lẹ ti ń wò mí? Because sometimes the network there is shit. I never stopped watching you since 2020 because we are fighting the same thing. You heard that? That's a Biafra. When I start speaking Yoruba, if it's not frequent to understand Yoruba, he could sit here and watch it or he could just walk away. But the reason why a lot of the Yorubas do not want to have anything to do with the Biafra is because you're still listening and believing what the government is saying. And it's a shame. Because if we are saying that we do not want to be part of this shit, or when I use that word shit, it is a real shit, because somebody that is 40 years old today in Nigeria still does not know what will be. I want to rephrase that. Somebody that is 40 years old in Nigeria of today does not have a hope. But they're thinking that there will be hope after 2023 when they vote Peter Obi or Tinubu or Atiku or Kwankwaso, because we don't know what's going to happen with the merger between either Atiku or Kwankwaso or Labour Party or Kwankwaso. Or you're waiting for that man that sits here somewhere in Manchester or somewhere in that area, Reno, to continue to put all kind of things on Twitter, and he will say this and that. Or you're waiting for Reno or Macaroni or all these fraudulent Yoruba actors. If anybody, Toshingbo Yoruba Nation, and you still have sympathy for all these Yoruba actors, you are also part of them. You should not have anything. At least temporarily. Even if a film, the film to jẹ́ Yoruba film, tó bá ti ní kan náà àwọn gbogbo actor yẹn nínú ẹ̀, forget about it. Ẹ wo nǹkan míì. Because what they're saying indirectly is, orí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wá Yoruba Nation, mo sorry for ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́, orí yín ò pé, Tinubu wà ń bẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ̀lé Tinubu, ẹ̀yin pariwo Yoruba Nation. That is what those shit old actors, starting from Jide Kosoko all the way down to the top. Tell him I said so. He was in the studio with me before. And that is what all the Yoruba should be saying. Because Omali Yoruba làwọn yẹn, àwọn yẹn kì í ṣọmọkọ Yoruba. À ń sọ pé ìran wa là ń jà fún. We are fighting for our nationalities, our identity. And what they're still telling you is your identity is in Nigeria. Jide Kosoko can travel. I'm sure he's got a visa, maybe American visa, UK visa. But how many of you, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò mí, tẹ́ ń support wọn, tẹ́ ń love wọn, we love them. Àwọn ọmọ yín tẹ́ fẹ́ kó lọ sí America, tẹ́ ti ń jà pé kí wọ́n fún wọn ní visa, kó tẹ́ wá sí America, kẹ́tẹ́ lè kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ kan tẹ́ balẹ̀. Wọ́n máa ti fún wọn ní visa. They are still stuck in Nigeria. Just as Kule Poli have access to London. Good for him. I appreciate that he's in London. But gbogbo àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé Kule Poli lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, some of them will never be to UK and they will never get a visa to UK. And that's one thing you all need to understand. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa the identity of a Yoruba man and woman. But if anybody is thinking that Tinubu as long as Tinubu is still pushing that he wants to be a president of Nigeria, he's automatically telling everyone that we are Nigerians. If I am telling you that we are not Nigerians, and I can prove the evidence that is in our face, so why do you want to continue to be part of a country that is not your real identity, even if you hate me? Why? Kí ló dé tẹ́ ṣe fẹ́ wà force ara yín sínú identity tó ń ṣe tiwa? Because if anybody is propagating in Nigeria, who is a Nigerian and what is Nigeria? And that is what we're going to look at from this visit. Oyinbo go to Nigeria. The same Oyinbo people that the Biafra just under 48 hours ago have been shouting, have been crying of the injustice of Nnamdi Kanu. This same parliamentary group could not come and talk to us on the ground of the protest ground. What's going on? What has happened? And we can tell them. The same way we were all shouting before Chief Sunday Igboho was released. The same way we are all asking for the dissolution of Nigeria before it goes into anarchy stage. These people, now you're going to see their faces now, they are not interested. But they can fly 6 hours láti UK. Hey, I want naked kidney. I don't know why YouTube allowed them to get in. I just don't understand all this naked, sex, whatever that comes on the broadcast. I'm going to take them off. I don't know why YouTube allows them to, there should be, and each time we remove them, they come back again. It looks like they are kind of, maybe they are from Tinubu group that keeps sending them, All right, let's go and remove them. We don't need naked people here now. We're all adults here. I don't know where they're sending it from. Yeah, go get a program. Go and throw some naked pornography there for them, disturb them. Wow. I'm just trying to remove them, and we can. Sometimes I see them on other people's program as well. These people talking about Yoruba Nation. Go and give them some 666. Yeah. You block them, they'll come back again. I can tell you that. So, if anybody around the world, especially these visit to Nigeria, is now telling me and you that we will go to Nigeria, we will go and review Emma Bina on Instagram, Koiki Media. I know it's a bit dark, but I'm not sure why it's always like that. Koshebe Loriolayomi Koiki on the other phone, but he's doing that here, so bear with me. Okay, you prefer to watch me here on Instagram. Okay, boss lady, thank you so much. We are here crying and shouting. I report them, they come back. Every day we report them. As I block, I don't know how many of them. I block them every day. They keep coming back. We are complaining about the genocide, the killings in Nigeria that they created. But they are now going to the same Nigeria for fact-finding mission. What a wonderful God. The same country that created why we are all, the reason why we are all locked in today is because of, apart from those that are just here, but the people that are genuine about the concern in Nigeria, the same Oyinbo people, I don't know how to use the English word because my mom always say don't use that word, but you can call them Oyinbo. The same Oyinbo, Amadarikpon, they now travel 6 hours to Nigeria on fact-finding. What fact-finding mission are they looking for? Because they created the mess that we are in. Or am I wrong to say that? Let me start my Twitter. Make people they enjoy me on Twitter as well. When I watch it on Simon Depp, I'll just laugh that, you know. I mean, they've been visiting before, but it's just amazing that ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ ṣó yé yín, àwọn tó dá wàhálà sí wa lọ́rùn, the Oyinbo people, you go see their face now. I'm going to turn the camera. You go have the opportunity to see their face. They are now going to Nigeria on fact-finding mission to find out what the problem is in Nigeria. What a wonderful Lord. They visit in response to our awesome recognition rally on June 12th. They're scared of the Yoruba exiting Nigeria this year. What a wonderful God. Somebody say, please, I'd like to meet you one-on-one. As long as you're in UK, I'll meet you. No problem. And your man, hey, Koike, don't do that too. If I want in the UK, we can meet. Is it not interesting that the same people that put us in this mess for the last 108 years, after slave trade that we cannot talk about, that slave trade is like, you know, please don't meet anyone. Anybody, don't meet anybody, Mr. Koiki. All right, Motigboyi. I'm meeting a I know definitely that one for sure. What a wonderful God. I've messaged you on YouTube. How? How did you message me on YouTube? Okay. YouTube now to send messages like a messaging app. I don't know that. Maybe I'm learning today. How did you message me on YouTube? Or you want to say you message me on Facebook? If you're in UK, I'll meet you. And I watched this video that I'm going to turn the camera around because Anto one day we'll have to push it so that, you know. So we're going to start turning the camera. And I'm going to turn the camera because we're not using the software. So I'm going to do it one at a time. I don't want you to see the background picture of the family. So bear with me for those of you that are watching us tonight. Motiseta in a way that if I turn the camera, let's do this one first. This one is done. Let me do this one. All right, let's do this one. That one is done. Let's do this one. Okay, this one I have to slide it a little bit. All right, it's taking a bit of wahala, this one. This one go like that. So let's turn this one. So now we are getting there. So okay, yeah, I think everybody, let me put it on a full screen because this is where we want to go tonight. Now we're on a full screen. Only those on Instagram, I have to say how we're going to. So I was in London last 2 months. London. Whenever you're coming back again, let me know. Or if you're in London, let me know. All right, so let me turn this one as well. I don't know how we're going to manage that. Okay, okay. So everybody, Henry, let me put this one up a little bit. Now, can everybody see? Just say yes. I can read your comment from the back. You don't need to see my face until we finish watching this video. And we will take calls as usual. You know I like taking calls on my show because I don't know it all. And I learn a lot from the calls. So shall everybody read video tafi play? Okay, now we're good to go. I can't see my mom yet, but I can see all my big other brother. Okay, thank you so much, Ama Uche. So how do you want us to do it? Do you want me to play the whole video in one go? Or you want us to do analysis on it? What do you want us to do? Play the 60 minutes and then I keep quiet. We watch it together. Then I turn the camera back to my face and we open the phone line. Should we do that way? Okay, you want me to do analysis on this as we go along? Which one? Should we just play the whole video? Yes, play the video all the way through to the end. And that way we can have something to discuss. Somebody say, yes, I can see those criminals. Okay, they are not criminals. Play after, let's do analysis. So we play the video and then we come back and do analysis. We open the phone line and then more people can have their voice. All right, so we're going to run the video. I've not watched it. I've only watched about maybe 4 minutes. So while we're all going to sit down and watch it together. Thank you so much, everyone. So we're going to play the video and then after we will do the analysis. I will try to keep my mouth shut. Okay, should we do something? Let me turn the light off. All right. Okay, let me switch the door here because I don't want to be making too much noise. All right, I've turned the light off. Cinema mode. Bye. So, is it better now? At least the lighting is gone down. Now we can see them properly. Go ahead, brother, play all the video. All right, so let's watch it together. Thank you so much.
United Kingdom Parliamentary Group on Freedom of Religion and Beliefs are at the bandwidth of this lodge at Socorro to interact with
Sorry, before we go further, if you have pen and paper, you can take notes, okay? And then when I turn my camera back to me later, I can still play the video and we do analysis around it. But we will watch the 16 minutes, 6 seconds. I do not own the copyright to this video. And when we finish watching it, should YouTube want to remove that particular part of the video, good luck to them.
State Governor Samuel Otum.
Relationships for us are obviously Christian brothers in the Lord. We might be different people, but we're the same under the Lord, and that's a very important to remember that as well. And we are very pleased and very proud of our relationship between the United Kingdom and Nigeria and how much we value that. Your Excellency, and we really do, and that's why we're here as a delegation as well, so we can promote those good things that bring us together, the cultural things that bring us together, the historical things that bring us together, the economic things that bring us together, the religious views that bring us together. And we as an APPG are here to learn more and to help you.
To interact with us so that you understand the issues on ground. Because several people have intimidated us here in Nigeria and blackmailed us. The information getting to you most times are not correct. So you find it difficult, but coming to interact with us remains a good thing. In Nigeria, we have a multi-ethnic and multi-religious country. We have more than 250 ethnic groups in Nigeria, each speaking different languages. And religion is also multi. We have several religions in this country, but the most pronounced ones are Christians and Muslims. And somehow the freedom of religions is guaranteed under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Clearly, and is based on the diversity that we have, but because of non-adherence to the provisions of the Constitution, have brought a major challenge when it comes to religion. Extreme religious views, combative narratives, and lack of tolerance continue to create a major religious fault line. Almost all conflicts in the country have religious undertones, and susceptible to religious manipulations. Suspicion exists amongst adherents of different religions, and trust is broken down. The inability of the Nigerian state to guarantee plural spaces for citizens to worship and to worship the God of their choice, or not worship at all under the protection of the state, has complicated national integration, national building, and development. I've always told people that, look, the issue of worshiping God is left to individuals. So people should be free to worship the God they want. In my state, for instance, I've not had any issue of conflict between the major religious group or anyone at all. I'm a Christian. The Muslims should do their worship. Atheists should believe in what they want. And Babalawos and all that should do what they want. But if the Christians and Muslims want, they can preach to each other and you convert. That is your business. Because whether making heaven or not making heaven is individual business. People should understand this. But the state seems complicit, and citizens, majority Christians, seem helpless when others undermine their fundamental human rights to freedom of religion. There are reasons to think that Nigerian state is complicit as follows. The current appointment of a known Taliban and Boko Haram supporters into key national offices is a big challenge to some of us. And the integration of repentant Boko Haram fighters into the official military is another major challenge. The failure to arrest and prosecute any of the infamous terrorist herdsmen is another challenge. The truth is that when you hear about these terrorist herdsmen who are Fulanis, they are coming with an agenda. But they use religion to shield themselves and try to deceive people. But their real agenda is to take over the country and make it their own. The Fulanis over 200 years ago realized that they were scattered all over the world and they needed to come together. Senegal, Cameroon, Mauritania, Libya, and all those areas, so they needed to come together to take over Nigeria as their country that they can call their own. Otherwise, there is nowhere where it is cited as a Fulani nation.
The group is concerned over the steady decline in security, which has led to continued displacements, and wonder if there is any strategy in place to return the displaced home.
I know some Muslims being killed as well, but thousands of Christians being killed, as you will know, millions displaced. Earlier this year, I was in Middle Belt, and there, as on many other occasions, we visited the burnt villages where everything was destroyed, their homes, church, clinic, schools. We talked to survivors, and many of those have suffered atrocities perpetrated by the terrorists. One young mother I spoke to, and I could give you hundreds of these stories, but they said your daughter would like to suck her mother's finger, so they cut off her finger, and her little 6-year-old girl was killed with her mother's finger in her mouth. Atrocities, cruelty, terrorism, terror, killings, displacement. But again and again, we're told that the security forces don't come until the killings have taken place and the burning has been accomplished. And I wonder what reason the government can give for allowing so many cases, not one case, but so many, many cases of destruction, of terror, of killings, to take place before the security forces come.
Could you tell me, is there a long-term strategy on behalf of the federal government beyond a military response to get the IDPs back to their farms and get them working and get the economy going again? What is the strategy that will stop this radical spread, this spread of radical Islam, and start to push it back and allow Nigeria to begin to recover? Is there a long-term strategy?
Even me, as the chief security officer of the state, I still have to rely on the federal government. The federal government has all the security apparatus of the country. They control them, they recruit them, they pay them. And the only strategy to restore peace and get these people back to their homes is when we have adequate security to give protection to our farmers. Just last year, after several attempts to get the federal government to provide enough security, failed. What we did was to enact a law of community volunteer guard and also provide them with legal weapons that they can fight for their lives. But you see, these terrorist herdsmen of Fulanis, because now they don't even come with cows, but they come to kill and go back before bringing in their cattle. So they have sophisticated weapons, AK-49, and so on. Bigger other ones, explosives that they come to destroy people's homes. So the strategy to solve this problem and get these people go back is for the federal government that owns the security apparatus to deploy enough security men to protect the citizens. Because people are not allowed to own the same weapons that these terrorists come with. So that has complicated a lot of things. And so the other question you asked, like I've written it in my presentation, is for your organization to put pressure on the federal government to respect its constitution and the laws of the land. That is all that we seek for. Federal government should be fair. They should treat Nigeria as a multi-religious country. Nigeria is a secular country, but they are trying to make Nigeria an Islamic state. That is the challenge. So, whatever you can do, whatever you can say, prevail on the federal government to respect its constitution. Otherwise, you're asking for chaos and anarchy and lawlessness. Because if all of us decide to take weapons and begin to kill in the name of religion, in the name of we don't want this ethnic group to be here, and then there will be a problem. We have tried as to maintain peace and to respect the laws of the land. I resisted the temptation of forming a militia to arm them with the same kind of weapons that these people come to kill. Those things are on my table. A lot of our people have advised me that, look, let us also be lawless. But I said, two wrongs cannot make a right. But I think we're getting to that level. Because our people say that the goat doesn't bite. But when you push it to the wall, it will use its teeth to scratch on you. So that is the point. So I think what you can do for us, you find a way of presenting and pushing the federal government to respect the laws of the land and respect everybody. Give people equal opportunities, not siding people that are terrorizing us.
So Dollar International works in 4 IDP camps in Benue. We're trying to take a holistic approach to rebuild the economy, to work with children and families, to implement literacy programs. We run a football program, and we're addressing mental health issues that many families are facing after being displaced and experiencing trauma. As you've mentioned, this is a very complex issue, and Nigeria has been divided in many ways. So our goal is to unite people, to cooperate with government, to cooperate with civil society, and instead of dividing Nigeria again and again and again, let's bring people together over a cause of peace. And let's acknowledge that there are more good people in this country that have the power and the means to bring change than there are people who are trying to divide and bring evil.
I think that there has to be that discussion had, not just in the UK, but I think across Africa and certainly here in Nigeria. There is ample evidence that the situation is getting worse, that the situation that is facing religious minorities, religious communities across Nigeria is reaching a crisis point. And so we're here today as part of a UK parliamentary delegation to try and understand where that situation is right now, to try and speak to as many religious leaders, civic society leaders, and IDPs who've been to IDP camps and spoken to people about their own personal experience. And it's a bleak picture. It's a deeply, deeply worrying picture. And I think when we go back to the UK, the message that we will take back is that the situation in Nigeria is not getting any better. Indeed, it is getting worse. And there has to be a great deal of work done bilaterally between the United Kingdom and Nigeria, but also within Nigeria itself, to empower civic society leaders who I've been incredibly impressed with, to give them the power to affect real and meaningful change, because at the moment, the change isn't happening and things are getting worse.
The visiting parliamentary group appreciated the interaction, which confirmed their suspicion of the declining state of things in the country, to make a presentation when they return.
I'm going to play one more video quickly. UK, United Kingdom Parliamentary, they visited before. I've looked at these. This was Monday, June 6th, violence against religious groups in Nigeria. Reason we are not fighting religious among ourselves, because as far as the UK government is concerned, we are fighting ourselves because of religion. I'm going to come back to that in a minute. So I want us to take note of this before I bring my camera back to my face. To ask the Secretary of State for Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Affairs if she will make statement on the killing of church worshippers in Ondo State, Nigeria yesterday, and on wider issues of violence against religious groups in Nigeria. The parliamentary under the Secretary of State for Foreign Affairs and Development, Vicky Ford. I am horrified by the attack that took place against a church in Ondo State, southwest Nigeria yesterday. I publicly expressed the UK government condemnation of this enormous act and stressed the importance of those responsible being brought to justice. I don't know how they're going to bring people that are already gone back to, their hideout in accordance with the law. Which law? We don't have no law. The High Commission in Nigeria, the one that visit places and then go to birthday parties, she was at the book launch of Bajabia Mila. The High Commission in Nigeria has also expressed our condolence to the governor of Ondo State and offer our support. What kind of support? Are they going to bring those people to UK for medical treatment? Just as Ike Keremadu was trying to bring someone here for organ harvest. I know that the House will join me in sending our condolence to the families and communities. How? The same way they've put us in this mess. So I'm going to leave that for now. Let's quickly watch this one. It's just under 1 minute, 55 seconds. Okay, now I'm going to start bringing my face back. So I'm going to bring all the face back and adjust my camera, because when I turn the camera to me, there's some pictures at the background, and I'm going to adjust it one at a time. So bear with me as I'm bringing my face back into these broadcasts. Then I'm going to turn the light on, and then we will now start reviewing these, videos. So let me bring the last couple of cameras back to me. Sorry, those of you on Koiki Media, Olayomi Koiki, apparently the battery ran flat, so I have to now put you on the tripod, and I have to put it on the, what's it called? So I'm going to turn the light on now, and then we're good to go back into the conversation. I hope you have taken a lot of notes, because we're going to now do the analysis of what you've heard. I tried my best in the darkness, and that's how people study in Nigeria. Okay, I think everybody can see me now. Oh, yeah, we're good to go. All right. I could bring this one down a little bit. Okay, let me put this one a little bit. You can still see me, those of you here, even though it looks on a landscape. So, all right. I think we have a caller on this side. Hello, caller. If you're calling, please, about mute background. I do not want to hear anything. It is the situation tonight is a very, very sensitive conversation. And if you're going to contribute, we want to hear you, but we don't want to hear what is going on at the background. Hello, good morning. Ekabo.
Good morning, Mr. Koiki. Let me say a big congratulations to you, sir, and you guys in UK. You are representing us very well.
Thank you, sir.
For the fact that these people are now talking.
Okay.
At least on the day we pay one for Montoshele.
Okay.
Governor Otom is addressing those people that know more than him.
Okay. All right. Okay. Interesting.
They know more than him.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
In any civilized world,
okay,
1999 Constitution, Nigeria Constitution, was written by military.
Okay.
Country mélòó ní all over the world. The military write constitution fún wọn.
Okay.
Country mélòó. Tó bá mú constitution Nigeria, kán mú lọ sí UK, kán mú lọ sí America, kán mú lọ sí anywhere in the world. Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ Nigeria ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀.
Okay.
No nation can be run without a genuine constitution.
Okay.
We have no problem with Muslim, Christian, or faith.
Okay.
A kàn fẹ́ máa deceive ara wa ní ibẹ̀ yẹn kọ́ lọ́rọ̀ wa. Ibi tọ́rọ̀ wa ni wípé 1999 constitution is fraudulent.
Okay.
We are not the people, and our people are not the one that wrote that constitution.
Okay.
It was written by military and those people that have selfish interests in Nigeria to continue to enslave other groups.
Okay.
So they are Koribe.
Okay.
This, we are now living in 21st century.
Okay.
Nǹkan báyìí ò gbọ́dọ̀ continue láti máa ṣẹlẹ̀.
Okay.
Governor Otom is addressing those that know more than him.
Okay.
So, nǹkan tí èmi kan fẹ́ sọ ni wípé, okay, for instance, ẹ wo bí gbogbo ojú ọ̀nà wa ṣe rí ní South West. Ẹ wo Federal Road láti Sango. Federal ló ní ọ̀nà yẹn is not meant for the state. Ibi tí industrial whatever Nigeria tó wà. Yẹ kò sọ́nà láti kọjá. Tó bá dẹ̀ make owó lórí VAT, it's going back to the north.
Okay.
Yẹ kò sọ́nà ayé wo nìyẹn. A lè continue báyìí. Àwa ta ní luck láti sá lọ ní Nàìjíríà. Ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sú wa.
All right.
Someone like me, corridor of power ni mo ti wá. But ibẹ̀ yẹn gan ìyà ń jẹ everybody. Ìyà, pọ́nbélé ìyà.
All right.
A lè continue by as people.
All right. Let's hear somebody else's view. Thank you so much for starting the conversation with us, and we really appreciate.
So, sir, let me just quickly contribute this before I leave.
Okay.
I listened to Mamoni Tiri yesterday.
Okay.
Mama spoke very well, and she talked about writing a letter. I think at this point, the letter should not be meant for only Nigeria president alone. We all should start writing letter to anywhere we can write it to.
Okay, good suggestion. Good suggestion. We've taken that on board. Let's give somebody else a chance.
Okay, sir.
Thank you so much for starting with
sir.
us. Well, I'm not going to do my own analysis until maybe we want to hear from some of us. In that darkness, I think I tried. At least I put all those notes down. I started from where? I started from religious undertone. Let me do a bit of analysis and then allow us to come in. Sherry di tí mo ṣe máa ń sọ pé irọ́ ni o. Ẹ tí sùn.
Sọ̀kẹ́ àti I'm gbádùn program yín bí báyìí.
Ọ̀dà gbóhùn sókè.
In fact, I'm really enjoying the program. Thank you so much for the wonderful job you've been doing.
Thank you, sir.
Ọlọ́run àtúbọ̀ máa gbé orí yín sókè, àtúbọ̀ máa kún yín lágbára. Yeah, I actually listened to the last caller. Tí wọ́n rí suggestion wípé irú lẹ́tà tí màmá ní ká kọ sí Nigerian president pé we should try to extend the letter to our other president. Yeah. Yes. If you could remember, sir, the last program tí a ṣe pẹ̀lú màmá, there was a template tí wọ́n fún wa ń gbà yẹn wípé ká máa kọ sí our president
representative.
I think you still have the template,
yes,
right?
Yes. Elibami resend it, but I still have it, yeah.
All right, I'm going to send it to you now.
Yeah.
So template in one lay.
Okay.
So you can disseminate the template. You can send it to the president of wherever you are, whichever country. you are, or mayor, or
senator,
governor, state power, even your neighbors.
I did advise on to one African countries gone our representative they should send it to them. Yeah.
Ben. So I'm going to send a template to you now after this call. Okay. So I appreciate my brother.
Thank you
Lord
so
is
much.
your strength.
Amen. Thank you. Wow. Yes, I didn't know that was Marcos. They are 3 o'clock in the morning. Inte Migboninu, this visit is good visit, and that visit is not before our rally. So no, that visit was before our rally, Katoshi rally. Okay, looks like calls are coming through. So I'm going to allow people to have their say, but I will give them only maximum 3-4 minutes. So your time has started.
Thank you, Mr. Quick. How are you, sir?
I'm doing very well, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Do you see that man called Otton? He's a big hypocrite.
Okay.
He's a big hypocrite. Any governor, anybody in the corridor of power, that constitution is like playing with the life of the citizen. The main reason why Otton is speaking out is simply because most of the victims are his family, relatives, and our family member. That is why you see him speaking out. Will you tell me that Otton in his right senses doesn't know that running that constitution with the people of his, with the own people in his state? Will he tell us that he thinks that things can work out in his state? The same thing with Ondo State, the same thing with Ogun State, with the same thing with other states in Nigeria. They knew that the constitution cannot protect their citizens, and they are still running it. They are all of them are hypocrites. That's what I want to contribute. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Well, I also noticed that, and I think Tibalo will note me. When he was speaking, I was saying to myself, why not just tell them to break this country? But he's still saving his own, political, you know what I mean. This is the letter that we were asked to send before this one. Date. No, old one, Lele. No, His Excellency. Okay, this is a direct call from Ireland. It's getting very hot. Hello, caller. I'm off your number, sit. I can't get him my number, but if you know the two numbers, we're playing with the two numbers tonight. Hello, caller from Ireland.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Koike Kushel.
Good morning.
Sir. Ó dàbí mo fẹ́ rí mo kàn fẹ́ kọjú nǹkan kékeré sí àwọn program yìí mo ti máa ń kúrò for long. Ìmọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ mi ti pọ̀ but mo kàn notice pé ṣe rí àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan wà tó jẹ́ pé àwa Yorùbá náà àrùn ṣe mistake bá mi ara wa but Ọlọ́run máa fún wa ṣe ní níbẹ̀ lọ́rọ̀ síbẹ̀ but the only thing nípa àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin lórí yìí Yorùbá nation yìí ó máa jọ but bí ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ̀ ń sọ àwọn àgbàlagbà ní ojúbọ̀rọ̀ ṣe é gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ ìbùrọ̀ kò possible kí kó má bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ká má bẹ́ẹ̀ níbi ìfẹ́ ká bá fẹ́ kó náà wà lórí ọ̀ma ní pé wọ́n fẹ́ jà.
Ó ti yé mi, ẹ má fi gbọ́nà. Ó ti yé everybody anyway, so ẹ ní láti ti là mọ́lẹ̀.
Kò possible kí kó tó dáàmà sí because àwọn tí àwọn fẹ́ sọ pé wọn kì í ká ta fẹ́ gba kìíní pé àwọn fẹ́ tọ̀wọ́n ti rẹ́dì láti sọ pé kìíní ìfẹ́ dé tàwọn. But tí àwa Yorùbá bá ń ṣojú wípé nígbà afẹ́ṣe kìíní ní ìrọ̀wọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ṣẹ̀ ní òkè àfẹ́ ní òní sọ English Yorùbá máa tẹ̀ láti sọ. Tó pé káfẹ́ sọ kìíní káfẹ́ gbà ní ìrọ̀lẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn. Kò possible because àwọn tó wò rẹ́dí àti sọ pé àwọn ti ní determination pé àkíní yìí ó gbúdọ̀ jẹ́ tàwọn ni. So àwa lábúlọ̀ wá ní ìdàgbìlẹ̀ step up pé kìíní yìí gbogbo ọ̀nà ó la lè fi lálẹ́ bí dèbíta lálẹ́ tí ṣẹ́kọ̀nà mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́. So gbogbo bí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ṣe ń ṣe gbogbo bí àwọn Mrs. Onitiri gbogbo wọn, you guys are doing very well, to be honest. Ṣẹ́rí àwa kọ̀ọ̀kan náà a mọ àwọn nǹkan tá à ń ṣe because ní àwọn ìlú tèmi ti wá mi ò ní dárúkọ bẹ̀ because ìlú tèmi ti wá Yorùbá náà ni àmọ́ nígbà tí àwa wà ní nǹkan bíi 80 yẹn sà ṣe rí àwọn èèyàn kan gbọ́dọ̀ religion ṣe rí religion kò ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú gbogbo kìíní yìí. Wọ́n kàn fi kìíní wọ́n fi ń tẹ pé religion ni wọ́n ti ní determination wọn nínú for long time. So gbogbo kìíní yìí ò ní religion the only thing tí èmi ò bá ní pé ká máa ṣe òun náà ní ọ̀rọ̀ ká kọ lẹ́tà yẹn then ká má dúra sílẹ̀ because ṣe àwọn èèyàn wa wọ́n ti àwọn kankan tó ń rí jẹ ó yẹ kó máa gbórin bàbá Fẹlá lẹ́kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣé ẹ rí orin bàbá Fẹlá ó ní ìtumọ̀ gan o ìtumọ̀ pọ̀ nú ẹ̀ kan sà ṣe rí àwọn kìnìún à ń ṣojú ojú òde lè gbà wá sílẹ̀ ojú ò lè gbà wá sílẹ̀ kan wọ́n yẹn wá lè láti lọ bókè màmá mi ò òun lọ́mọ nílé kíní kan
30 seconds lẹ́ni díẹ̀ sí o.
tó wá ń pè wá mọ́nú ilé yẹn ló wá dájú à ń síra mọ́nú sandin bí ẹni láti èkó sínú kíní sí gbàgbáwo mélòó àmọ́ tẹ́ ẹ bá dé gbogbo ìlú òyìnbó sà ẹgbẹ́ náà ṣe wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àwọn ọmọ wọn mi ní dárúkọ wọn àwọn ọmọ wọn bílùú ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tábà ká sí 1000 a lè má kọjú bí 20 lọ 40 nínú wọn.
ẹ ṣe gan ni sir.
So yes sir ọlọ́run á fún wa ṣe ta o.
ọlọ́run ti fún wa ṣe.
àwọn ọkọ̀ ìjọ kìíní àwọn kìíní yẹn náà wọ́n máa pè é máa tẹ̀wá sí
àsọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn.
ibi báyìí láti máa gbọ́ níbi ẹ̀kan
No
tó máa
problem.
pè é létọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀rà about that data sir.
ẹ ṣe gan ni thank you so much.
ẹ ṣe sir.
Thank you.
Yes sir. Ó dàrú sir.
Everybody is a value Yoruba person, and even if you disagree with the breakup of Nigeria, I just sorry ka letter tí the previous letter before the one that we've been told to. Okay, there's a call coming through. Emma, for me, 30 seconds. Mute the background, please. Ocean, do me some more.
My brother.
Slow it if you go on only.
Mo ti ṣe ẹ wò mo rí pé àtàárọ̀ ẹ tí ìsinmi rárá ẹ tún ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ Olúwa túbọ̀ máa fún yín strength lórúkọ Jésù ọkàn ní ṣe yín fún wa tilétilé o ẹjọ́ ẹ ṣáà ẹ máa take ẹ yìí sì ṣe gbọ́ Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ máa fún yín ṣe. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé ṣé rí àwọn people wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe ẹ̀yìn tí wọ́n gàn wọn ò lè sùn àwọn kinní burúkú tó wà lọ́dọ̀ yín bẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe ẹ fáyà wọn o ní gbogbo ọ̀nà lẹ́ ń gbà wọlé sí wọn lára gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ pátá mi rò pé nǹkan wà tí wọ́n máa dídì gbé àpótí tán máa gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ gbogbo kọ́mẹ̀ntì wa náà ń rì jì gbogbo nǹkan ìgbésẹ̀ ó ti rí pé a ti fẹ́ lọ ọdún wo náà ti ń pa àwọn èèyàn nílùú yìí ọdún wo náà ti ń pààyàn bí ẹni pẹran ẹ wo bó ṣe másá ẹ wo nǹkan tó ṣe fáwọn Biafra ẹ wo bó ṣe pa àwọn pípù yẹn tó dẹ̀ ń rí gbogbo kinní yẹn ẹ wo bó ṣe pa àwọn èèyàn ẹ wo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní EndSARS wọ́n fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìjọba gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì Nàìjíríà wọ́n bo kinní yẹn wọ́n cover it up torí gbogbo ìgbà tí kinní yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ táriwo yẹn pọ̀ a rí pé wọ́n jókòó ní Parliament wọ́n ṣe bí ẹni wọ́n fẹ́ prosecute àwọn pípù yìí kan ṣe wọ́n jókòó lé dé everything nǹkan tá a máa rí nìyẹn wọ́n wá rí pé a ti ṣe tán sí àti make a final decision no going back.
Okay.
No going back. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó lè ṣe. Ìtúlẹ̀ tó pé lè tó ń sọ tí wọ́n sọ tí mo rí mo gbọ́ tó ń sọ pé àwọn kan fẹ́ tún Nàìjíríà àwọn kan táwọn fẹ́ ṣe àwọn fẹ́ bring Nàìjíríà. Ta ló rán wọ́n ṣẹ́? Ta ló rán wọ́n ṣẹ́ we bring back together? Ta ni amalgamation ti expire láti 2014 do they think we are stupid? Ta ló rán wọn níṣẹ́ pé kán máa sọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà? We Yorubas, we don't want anything about Nigeria this time. I pray they come and go. We don't want to hear anything about Nigeria because the UK, the British has already caused us a
Oh,
Who's gonna be living with those animals?
only unity. We're gonna unite the people. One of you unite.
We don't have time for that shit anymore. We don't want to be united with an animals.
Okay.
Those people are animals. They don't care about life. They kill human beings, slaughtering human beings like an animal, like a chickens.
Okay.
No. If they want to reunite Nigeria, let UK go and unite Nigeria with themselves. Let UK and Nigeria be together, not with Yorubas. I'm a Yoruba. I'm from Yoruba. I'm speaking on behalf of my country, New Nation, that is already out of federal Nigeria. We're already out. We've made a decision. We've decided. Yorubas have decided. Okay. We've gone already. We are just putting whatever we need to put together to do whatever we need to do. We are no longer Nigerians anymore. We don't care anything. We don't want to hear any shit about Nigeria. When we hate hearing that, they need to stop. They need to stop that crap.
Okay. Any suru mommy be any suru mommy any suru mo mọ̀ pé hot bí ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó máa ẹ sọ ni ẹ jẹ́ ká tó jọ gbọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ẹni sùúrù ẹgbọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká tó jọ gbọ́.
In Benway, we're trying to take a holistic approach to rebuild the economy, to work
Only they are taking holistic approach to rebuild the economy.
Which economy that can never be rebuilt? We don't have time. We are just sick of Nigeria. Okay. Nigeria has caused us so many damages. Nigeria has caused a lot of marriages have been broken through Nigerian government. Okay. I myself, my marriage was broken. Because of the economy. My husband lost his job for like 20 years or 10 or 15 years. That was what brought me to United States. When I get here, it's like 10 years after I got here, I lost my husband in Nigeria because there's no good health. My husband died. My late husband died on diabetic. He died on diabetics because there's no healthcare, no good healthcare in Nigeria. So when are they going to do that? I want to ask you, UK government, how long is it going to take for them to build Nigeria? Do they think that can be fixed on that crazy constitution? The deadly constitution that is killing people in that nation? No. We don't want to go there no more. They need to stop. They need to back up. They need to back out. So they need to just back off. Anything that has to do with Yoruba. We don't want to hear Nigeria. We are sick and tired.
Mommy. Ẹ lọ mọ mi sí ká tún máa bá ìtàn yẹn lọ mọ́mí wa wọ́n ti bínú tán pátápátá ẹ jẹ́ sáré ka lẹ́tà ẹ̀ síta ó dà kí mo gbọ́n kan tí woman yẹn sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣé ó sọ pé we gonna rebuild economy wàhálà wà bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ń bọ̀ ìyá mi David mo ti pẹ́ tí ń pè ẹ jẹ́ sáré ka lẹ́tà ẹ̀. This was the one before the one that we were told to write. This is the one that we should send to our MP, and the new one we can send also to any president. His Excellency, President of the Federal Republic of United States of America, recognition of Yoruba nation. So that one was meant to be recognition. Your Excellency, sir, my name is Olayomi Olakunle Koiki. I would like your Excellency and your government in Dubai, your government in Qatar, your government in Chicago, your government anywhere in the world, Kebawa, right? To support the recognition of Yoruba nation, a new nation that come out of Nigeria this year, 2022. Thank you for taking time to read my letter, sir. God bless. That's the first one. Motilo posted sorry timeline. It's getting very hot tonight. When I saw this on Simon Ekpa, I paused the video, I'm like, this is now becoming more interesting. But maybe we should look at it from different angle. Maybe they are preparing our dissolution of Nigeria. But this one is talking about let us rebuild the economy. Let's hear what this Onyibo has to say. Onyibo. You don't have to see her anymore. You just hear the voice.
4 IDP camps in Benway. We're trying to take a holistic approach to rebuild the economy, to work with children and families.
Which economy are they trying to rebuild? Abimoti lost in it. Let's hear more.
implement literacy programs. We run a football program.
Football program.
And we're addressing mental health issues that many families are facing after being displaced and experiencing trauma. As you've mentioned, this is a very complex issue. And
it is a very complex issue that I put together in 1914. Very complex issue is Nigeria, but they don't want it to break.
And Nigeria has been divided in many ways.
Nigeria has been divided in many ways. Ijaya, Bamidasinto and Lela Lay. Hello, Yami. I do prefer love. Lágbára.
Ẹgbẹ́ ò tiẹ̀ bá àwọn òyìnbó tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n analyse wọ́n dẹ̀ ń wo bí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ṣe fẹ́ rí. They are not talking about all of us. So the last man tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó dà pé ó wà ní side doctor. But èmi fẹ́ sọ pé ẹni tó sọ pé Autumn is an hypocrite. Kí ni àwọn governors in southwest ṣe? Kí ló ṣe?
Bí àwọn ọ̀gbọ́n gbogbo tó ń lọ.
Ṣé tó bá gbé kankan ni wọ́n tiẹ̀ ṣe one thing kan tó dọ̀ tí ń ṣe àti bó ṣe jókòó ṣe ń sọ pé àwọn pípù yẹn wọ́n ń pa wá wọ́n ń ṣe ṣé àní máa yìn. Àwọn báyọ̀ ṣe máa ń pò yẹn ní Yorùbá pé ilé tiwa ń ṣe kínní àbú aráàta. Autumn nìkan ló wà lára àwọn tó tiẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ báwo ló ṣe máa sọ pé ó máa ronú àwọn ènìyàn ẹ̀ náà á dẹ̀ ro báwọn ṣe máa strategize. Àwọn agbọ́dá ṣì wá ń bì gan a ṣì ń strategize pé àfẹ́wọ̀ talkless. So èmi ò rò pé ó yẹ ká máa bọ́ tán nígbà táwọn tó wà nílé wa tó ń ṣòṣì tá a ṣe ń ronú bá ṣe máa lọ fún wọn ní ìgbà tí a máa rán òkun sí wọn. Because now there is a report coming in pé Buhari àtàwọn ẹmẹ̀wà ẹ̀ wọ́n lọ pe àwọn èèyàn wá láti wá overrun south east under the pretext pé ipob làwọn fẹ́ bá jà. So ṣé yẹn lọ́ọ́ máa jókòó dé táàdì wá bá ṣe máa fún àwọn governors wa ẹ̀ ní ìgbà tí látẹ̀yìn tí orí wọn máa pé. If they can even do a little bit what Autumn is doing, I think we will be thinking, say, okay, try. Even Akeredolu tó lòun ṣe, ó lọ sí Ọ̀wọ̀. Did he even talk anything about? Ó kàn sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá, ó kúrò ńbẹ̀ láti ìgbà yẹn àgbọ̀n kankan lẹ́nu ẹ̀ mọ́. Ẹ má bu Autumn o. Ẹ kọ́kọ́ lọ fọ́ létí yín mọ́ náà kẹ́ lọ wo nǹkan tí Mákindé ṣe yí Mákindé. Kí ló ń ṣe ìgangan ló tún lọ ń kọ́lé Fúlàní sí? Anyway,
ẹ máa mú mi sí máa like make up yín àfi bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe mú mi lọ pàtí yẹn o. All right. We're all together during the June 12. Let me I'm just lost, with these. And all this happened before our June. I would have said maybe even after our June 12 rally. That's why they traveled down. They traveled 6 hours, maybe on economy. They put them in nice hotel, make sure that Oyibo people don't get kidnapped by Fulani, a lot of security around them, when they're traveling with heavy convoy. The woman is talking about football program. Let's hear what this Adarikmon has to say. At least this one said a lot of things. The country is getting worse. Why not just divide it?
Has to be that discussion had, not just in the UK, but I think across Africa, and certainly here in Nigeria. There is ample evidence that the situation is getting worse.
There is ample evidence. Toba sọ pé nǹkan ample in tó pọ̀, òṣùwọ̀n tó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ, evidence of the situation is getting. Ṣèbí mi kọ́ mọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ nísìn, ìbẹ́ ẹnu tèmi máa ń rùn. Ìbí mi ò gbọ́ òyìnbó bíi tiwọn. Ìbọn òyìnbó lẹ́ ń gbọ́ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nísìn, ìjayà. Nobody can build Nigeria. Òyìnbó náà máa build it. There's, people are not united. They're going to try to unite us. With who? Nigeria, they're going to rebuild the economy. Just like that. This one says, Oshunwon, ample evidence. When I come out and I talk in any Scottish accent, okay, be a Yoruba accent, ní àwọn èèyàn ṣe ń gbọ́ mi àwọn èèyàn ti ń bínú kọ́ọ̀dù ti ń fáyà ọ̀dà ẹ kàn máa bá a ṣe ní kíákíá kó má ju 3-4 minutes lọ. Hello caller.
Pẹ̀lú ẹ kúṣẹ́ takuntakun.
Àwa nìyẹn.
Túndé ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ láti Texas.
Go ahead.
Yeah, very quickly. Sherry. Very right. Ipe Baba ṣe tí ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀mù kí ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀mù tó sọ pé tọ̀ òun ní tó pé tọ̀ they should defend themselves. And then it's looking at, okay, it makes sense to provide lethal weapons fáwọn èèyàn wọn to defend themselves. Wọ́n lè máa pa wọ́n bí adìyẹ káwọn náà dẹ̀ máa wọlé. Mama is very right. Tí ó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn gómìnà sí títí wá tí wọ́n bá ṣe ìyẹn. However, ṣe rí ẹ̀gbọ́n tó sọ pé hypocrite ni ọ̀tọ̀ yẹn náà is also very right. The same class of hypocrisy táwọn gómìnà wá wà òun náà ni ọ̀tọ̀ wà. Torí pé ọ̀tọ̀ mọ̀ wípé that constitution is the problem. Táwọn ṣe fẹ́ gba ilẹ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́. Ṣé you understand?
Yeah.
Ó mọ̀ pé that is the truth. But torí pé that constitution òun ló fi jókòó sórí àga. Autumn could not talk about the constitution. Ó kò ń sọ pé constitution wa guarantee freedom of religion. You get what I'm saying? And then Cherry, the way bí àwọn èèyàn wa ṣe máa ń behave, especially those at the corridor of power. Àwọn ló jẹ́ káwọn òyìnbó yẹn máa rí pé àgbọ̀n rárá tó fi sọ pé they are going to rebuild our economy. They are going to unite us. Wọ́n ṣe wá bí ọmọ wọn. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not as if they don't know. They are saying all that because that is their interest. And they think an average person does not even know their right at all. That's why people will pay anything they throw at us is what we take. And what is the way forward?
Okay.
Cherry, nǹkan tí bàbá wa Sunday Igboho tó ṣe. Ipe wọ́n ní búrátà ẹ̀ lọ bá wọn. Come, renounce Yoruba nation and we will give you a lot of money. And he said, no, I cannot do that. I cannot give away my own tribe for your own tribe to thrive. That is what our own leaders cannot do. That is why Autumn did not do with the opportunity he has at that point. Because
okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the way forward, which I want to wrap up with, is to beg our people.
Okay.
What is there?
Okay.
But whatever Baba says, I need you.
Okay.
Central account you want pay. I want to go to donate central account. By now, we expect to mineral you, but easy for any currency that donate. We expect come in your country bombard. Let us try as much as we can. However, donate $1 passing photo. What we are talking about, confidently, Lamama so we are ready to defend our.
Okay.
Because that's the plea that I have for our people. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And let's talk about those accounts before we even take any more calls. This is the Ominira. I know you can't say it properly. Yeah, that's it there. Okay. Anisuru Yami Titi Layo. The Ominira GoFundMe at the moment is $10,000 at 845. For those of us that wants to, put our contribution in there towards the security. It's not for me. It's not for Mrs. Modupe. It is towards the security. I expect a lot of money in there. Also, the central account also is there for those of us that is not aware. How do you put money in there? Through the PayPal, finance@ysdf.ca. I want us to be able to raise $1 million as quickly as possible. It is possible. It is doable if we are all pushing. Even if you don't understand PayPal, I know I've been complaining about this. Even if you don't know about it, $10, send it. Busy gone. I'm so sorry. I wish I can do it for people. I haven't got the time. I'm sure you all understand. But again, if you don't know how to do it, get somebody to do it. Even if it's that $10 you wanted to give, and probably maybe another 2-3 months or 2 weeks, you'll be able to put another. Push somebody to help you to send the money through their own portal. finance@ysdf.ca. That's if you're using the PayPal. If you're using the bank account that they have here, Yoruba Self-Determination Foundation bank account is 31310000005614 with a routing number 026009593. I'm going to quickly take this one because it's coming from Lagos, and that's why we're giving it the priority. Hello, caller. Good morning.
Sherry, that's just a fact.
Okay.
Sherry, kò sí táwọn people yẹn tí wọ́n ní pé wá ọmọdé ipe bíbí wọ́n treat wa bí ọmọdé ni bẹ́ẹ̀ni tó rí wọn ò pé ní country. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún yín, àwọn wọ́n ti rí nǹkan tó ń lọ nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí.
Okay.
Wọ́n ti rí pé àwọn kan ti plan the working of Yoruba nation is working harder. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti rí pé kí ní ọ̀lẹ́ padà work. Now, system tó fẹ́ lóun sí nǹkan tó wọ́n ti work lé lórí òun lọ́rọ̀ Peter Obi. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi sá? Òun lọ́rọ̀ Peter Obi. Wọ́n ti rí pé mind the youth ó ti rọ̀ mọ́ Peter Obi. Ṣé ń gẹ́tì? Wọ́n ti rí pé mind the youth ti rọ̀ mọ́ Peter Obi. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti pé mind àwọn èèyàn especially the Igbos. The body must say, I look at PPC, that's what we are hearing every day now. But fine, no one like the man cut our own guys home. So, yeah, IPOB is doing their own. We should leave that one. Look here, I won't pay you back. You must know she touches solar, no, the need. Me, I won't pay you back. When you buy it, turn back anytime. Only no. Elite Yoruba nationwide. I'm not talking about the politicians. I'm talking about people that are fighting for Yoruba nation. This one's not going back. You see, Yoruba have done them, Yoruba have done that several times. Between them. If listen, let's see, maybe without the enter. So I want to read what we in Nigeria. That is why they have the boss now to come out to okay, they can beat Nigeria back. Nigeria will see anybody come out of your to the beat up Nigeria. Okay, let me say something now. The hatred between the Igbo alone and this bastard Fulani, Hausa Fulani, our Yoruba ways of our Yoruba Lashimu, our Shiliman Babi, our Shibi, but the hatred to one area on Igbo at the Fulani, the Goni. So, to pass up here, one unite, one fellow unite, Yala Yawan to one in Rule, which our. So, my passion in law, we are here in the Cherry. Declaration thing, we are waiting for it.
Thank you so much. Eshegon. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń wò wá láti ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Hello, ẹ káàárọ̀. Good morning.
Hello, White Lion.
Ẹ káàbọ̀. Good morning.
Ẹ kú sẹ́ o.
Àwa ni ẹ.
Ẹ kú àìsàn, ẹ kú àìwo.
Àwa ni ẹ.
Àtidélẹ̀ lérí àní ṣubú lórúkọ Jésù.
Àmín.
Àwọn parliament náà wá láti UK yẹn.
Yes.
Ìbéèrè tí mo fẹ́ béèrè náà. Ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ tọ̀ every state of Nigeria ní àbí autumn ló invite wọn?
From what I think I heard, it's just a visit and they've already returned back. Somebody saying they visited Lagos, but from what I know, it's just a visit to Benue that I've been able to see on the, information I have with me.
Benue tó jẹ́ pé 7 million people ló wà ní state yẹn, about 2,500,000 ló wà ní IDP camp. Autumn ń sọ pé it's only religion. Nǹkan tó yẹ ká kàn sọ ni pé ká pín orílẹ̀-èdè yìí náà.
Okay.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé constitution tó so wá papọ̀ is fraudulent and àwọn UK táwọn náà ń ṣe ní ìgbà tó jẹ́ pàwọn ọmọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣé ó dìgbà tán economy náà ni rárò pé ó jẹ́ problem wa? Tí wọ́n fi wá ń sọ pé àwọn máa reunite wa. No, ṣé ìgbà tí yẹn bá kú tán ni wọ́n fẹ́ wá reunite? Táwọn Fúlàní bá pa gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tán náà fẹ́ reunite.
All the details are posted for the benefit of us all.
Hello.
Mo ń gbádùn yín.
Ṣégbà tí àwọn èèyàn bá kú tán náà fẹ́ reunite ni àbígbà tí.
Wọ́n náà máa bá rebuild economy wa.
Náà máa rebuild economy. Economy wa le problem wa ni àbí ìpànìyàn. Kò sí ààbò. Ó yẹ ká béèrè pé kí ni solution bá ṣe lè ní ààbò lórí ara wa. Láàrú bá wa náà ya ọ̀lẹ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni. Tí bá ṣe pé a di ẹnìkan lọ́wọ́ mú ẹnìkan lágbára àti gbé ìbọn. So that is why tó jẹ́ pé
monopoly to
tó bá
violence.
yẹ kó fẹ́ tọ̀ gbogbo state kan mọ irú àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n lọ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ because mi ò expect kó yẹ kí Tom sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yẹn. Pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ojú ẹ̀ ti rí wọ́n fẹ́ pa òun náà lóko. So ẹjọ́ Ọlọ́run ti mú adé ilẹ̀ lérí àní ṣubú o.
Àmín.
Inú mi ń dùn láti fi join I can't sleep mo wọ ọmọ ayégúntàn mo tún cross to the program yìí. So Ọlọ́run ti mú adé ilẹ̀ lérí yẹn àní padà sẹ́yìn Yorùbá nation náà ni.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni sir.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun o. Àgàrà ò ní dá yín o.
Àmín. Ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá wa. Thank you so much. We appreciate that call. I've not even touched on my own notes. I'm a journalist. I man take note. I took a bit of notes, and I would like to discuss it. But we have a new caller on the line. Hello, caller. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Permit me to speak in Yoruba. Ọlọ́run àfọwájẹ. Mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Gọ́vnà Ọ̀tọ́m. Tí a bá rí gọ́vnà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa terrorism àti terrorist jù, Gọ́vnà Ọ̀tọ́m ni. Because òun ló ń fèsì the largest brunt of it all. And ó dẹ̀ ní it got to a stage. Ó sọ fún gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ìlú ẹ̀ pé àtọkùnrin olóhùn sọ àwọn obìnrin di ọkùnrin. Wọ́n máa lọ gbogbo nǹkan kí nǹkan tó bá ní wọ́n gbé. Òun fúnra rẹ̀ he almost got killed. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ká realize ni pé with the constitution kò sẹ́ni gọ́ọ̀nà tó lè rí nǹkan kan ṣe but bọ́n pé bóun ṣe ń pariwo làwọn ti south west wa náà ń pariwo ni and wọ́n decide pé okay let us call it off. Bóyá kò bá bẹ́tà gbogbo ìtàwọn gẹ̀ẹ́sì ń ṣe yẹn wọ́n kàn ń waste time ara wọn ni because kí ni economy ní ṣe pẹ̀lú tó wà lẹ́yìn àlọ́ ń pa wá lójoojúmọ́ ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ economy what has that got to do with it? So let us just see how it is going. Gbogbo tá à ń ṣe náà ń gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ ni wọ́n ń gbọ́ and wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé àwa Yorùbá ti dúró lórí pé a fẹ́ lọ kò sí nǹkan tó kàn wá pẹ̀lú pé Yorùbá kan ló kàn Yorùbá tó kàn yẹn kì í ṣàwa Yorùbá nation ló kàn mú là wà. So mo ṣe Ọlọ́run fún ẹ ló kàn àtàgbára.
Amen. Thank you so much. Let's come back to the conversation. It was a 60 minutes, 6 seconds. It has a lot of details. Which account, you say you want to send money. I've already posted the account. The only one we cannot post on the Facebook is the Ominira because they will bounce it back. But when you post the Ominira, I see Ori YouTube. We have a new caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother in church.
Welcome.
How are you today?
Very good.
I'm actually perplexed that people are maybe surprised by our Parliamentary. I would say I don't think you yourself are surprised because I think most of our Mokoton law, we know that would happen. Let me break it down to my own understanding for our nígbà tí èèyàn bá kọ́ ìjọba tiẹ̀ tó build ilé ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé àti cement àti block àti omi gbogbo nǹkan tó fi ṣe wúrà àti fàdákà lé ẹ̀ orí ilẹ̀ ẹlòmíì ló ti kó báwo lẹ ṣe máa fẹ́ kó fi ilẹ̀ náà lẹ̀. Now economy tèmi àti àwọn ará wa tá à ń gbé nú ẹ̀ nílùú yìí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ló ń ràn ní ẹ̀. Táwọn èèyàn bá mọ̀ kó padà lọ sí industrial revolution tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú yìí, let them go back and visit history. Ìgbà tó discover epo tó wá sí orí ilẹ̀ wa ní development bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní yà pa nílùú yìí tá à ń gbé. So let people not be surprised pé ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn lọ. Now, wọ́n mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. They know what is going on.
Okay.
obviously appearance pé láti jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn máa wò pé bí àwọn ṣe nǹkan kan lórí ẹ̀. In terms of pé wọ́n fẹ́ try láti assist, wọ́n fẹ́ try láti help pé kí ìlú má dàrú ní ipò yìí tí wọ́n ṣe wá yẹn. But the stage we are at the moment, we'll just disregard all of that, to be honest with you. But yeah, literally. And a point that I would like to make is, surely, gbogbo àwọn tó ń jẹ́ governor àti president Nigeria, they are all gatekeepers for the British Empire. That's all they are. They answer back to the empire. So, kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ ṣe bẹ vote fún Peter Obi. Ṣé bí Peter Obi wá sí London wá sí number 10? Why do you think they invited him? Òun ló fẹ́ fún ní mandate láti fi rule Nigeria again. Because anytime pé Tinubu, they know he's a criminal. They know he's a thief. So tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣí gbogbo àṣemáṣe tó ti ṣe sí dancing, he'll be kí ló ṣe ń pè ó máa nullify kúrò náà candidate. So ó máa kó Àtíkù àti Peter Obi. Àtíkù Kẹ̀lẹ̀rẹ̀ in America as well is wanted, Abi. So you see why they brought Obi to London. Láti address pé òun ló fẹ́ fún ní ọ̀pá àṣẹ in Nigeria again. Now, why didn't Parliament, why didn't they come and discuss the major topic, which is disintegration of Nigeria? Nigeria. Why did they not come and speak about that? But instead, they ignore that as if it's not happening, as if it's not existing. Or one sorrow, but she might develop so that one will continue as Shailo. Now, there's what they call soft power, anyway. The soft power is the media, which you are one of them. The media and the NGOs, non-governmental organizations, the Marosi Lunilu, only share from the same empire. Now, Awata and Jijang Barai, we need to be careful of these people. And Awara yi, Loma Donjara Fun, Loma Baberewa Fun, education and all of that, you have to be careful. There's what they are calling Agenda 2030, which is currently running at the moment. And this agenda is evil to the core. And you are seeing the manifestation of that agenda all around the world right now. So, my people, I beg, disregard all that nonsense. So, again, I've been saying for many times, now, Mr. Akintoye Tobango Babawa, let them write a letter to individual governor on Yoruba land. Give them ultimatum to leave the land. Because they are ruling the Yoruba land right now under a fraudulent constitution, which the whole world now knows we don't want to be part of anymore. So put them on notice. So that this is the reason why they did that. So that the power can be concentrated there. Let them move their bags out of Nigeria.
Thank you so much. I always enjoy his and if you listen to him, you would just love him. This is another person you will enjoy as well. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yes.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Koiki.
How you doing?
Shalafia.
Adupafele Dumari.
Adupaya. Yeah, this brother just spoke now is 100% on point. And I love the word he used, the gatekeepers. Okay? Without the gatekeepers, okay, the British will never attain what they attained in Nigeria since before even we got independence. Okay? So let me just go to the video you showed for 16 minutes. First, they started with religion. Okay? And we know that religion is something they created. Be it Christianity or Islam. Okay? From my research, Islam was created by the white race, by the Jesuit priests in Rome. Okay? So they created this. This is what they call thesis and antithesis, which they will get a synthesis. And this is the game they came to play in Nigeria. Now they are not talking about Fulani banditry. Now they're saying religious war. This is why the purpose they went to where they went to Bauchi, to Governor Otom. Because they've killed a lot of people or a lot of Christians there. So they can say, oh, see, it's a religious war. Muslims are killing Christians. No. It's what they've already planned. That, a pretext for them to come and fight the war in Nigeria. Okay? That's number one. And now the statement of that woman that said, of the white woman that said, the purpose of Nigeria not to separate. It's so obvious, it's only our people who cannot see it. That statement is so clearly obvious that now they don't want Nigeria to separate because of the benefit they are getting from Nigeria. You see? And now they know if they will go to any length, because I received a video from Nigeria today. I send it to you. I don't know how factual it is, but there was something, because I follow the way they use their Hegelian dialectic since a week or 2 weeks ago. They've been saying Iran want to bomb Israel. Iran preparing for nuclear stuff like that. Iran, they're about to attack Israel, which there was no attack. But the video that I saw today, you know what he said? The woman is living in one of these nations in Middle East. You know what she was saying that she was surprised. It was Arab people that told her, because the woman said she wants to go to Nigeria. The Arab company she's working for said she shouldn't travel for now. They called her later. They said, look, they want to show her.
I've seen that video. It's been last year. Yeah.
Since what?
That video was last year.
Last year. Okay, I don't know. But
she works somewhere in Dubai, and they had to show her certain things that I watched the video. Yeah.
Okay, good. All praise. But at the same time, what is going to happen is they notice something is still going to lead to war. Britain also is what they want in Nigeria. Don't think that they don't want war. But they send those delegates to come, to come and do as they are holy, they are angel people. They want peace in Nigeria. No. What they want is even to keep, even whether Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, not to destroy them. Because the old agenda is like what the other brother said before me. He said something, agenda 30-30. Don't forget, when they said Scotland to 2026, it was an agenda also. Because the agenda of Scotland 2026 is that they want to bring the military, mostly military, to rule most nations in the world. Because of their new world order agenda.
Okay.
That is so interesting, and all this agenda is like what I said before, because the Yoruba is the target, it's like a gungun, long one funfun. Because the Yoruba jẹ́ funfun nìyẹn, because one more any target in the next coming world power. Nǹkan tí kò tí ì fi àwọn èèyàn wà nìyẹn, kò ní ìdí pé à ń lọ bá wọn, and láti ready, prepare for war. This is just it, prepare for war. Nǹkan tí Ifá sọ nìyẹn, prepare for war. Ọmọ Yorùbá, because Yorùbá gbọ̀ngàn ló máa kọ́ dìde. Òun jẹ́ ní funfun ọ̀fẹ́. Because àwọn irúmọ rẹ̀ ti dìde láti jà fún Yorùbá. Àwọn funfun mọ̀ yẹn pé àwọn irúmọ rẹ̀ ti dìde. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ní America 2 weeks ago, they said UFO. They said since 50 years ago, they've been documenting, and now UAP is a phenomenon that they don't understand. Yes, they didn't understand it, but they know that is in Kotonpeni, EG, the chariot of Israel. And when rumor tó ń bọ̀ wá jà fún wa nìyẹn. So ẹ̀rù tó ń bá wọn nìyẹn. So ẹ̀rù tó ń bá wọn nìyẹn. So ìtura nǹkan sì ń lo diplomacy. So, but what is just here is that now we see the hypocrisy of the United Kingdom. They are the number one nation that are destroying us. This is just all I want to contribute.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. You might not know the last two callers. I know them very well, and I know what they stand for when it comes to. They're very deep, very, very deep. And both of them were at the June 12th rally as well. Hello, caller.
Okay. Oga. Busy lálẹ́ mo ti try láti pè láàárọ̀ náà.
Okay.
First thing first. Mo fẹ́ kí a ní àròjinlẹ̀ bàbá tó lọ sí France yìí, Tinubu.
Okay. Another angle. Okay.
Another angle, yeah, and very crucial because France has something to do with Benin Republic. Okay. And I know, we're at a critical point.
Okay.
So this is the time for them to fight dirty, to be honest, because they are losing the battle.
The ground.
So so only Lati Tababa Igbo Olubo. He has to be security conscious because it was when he went to UK, because I know one thing I understand is when they want to do all these evil plans, they don't do it from Nigeria. They don't do it from within Nigeria because they trust our phone conversations to man law.
Okay.
Because most of these telecoms companies want near staff want to pay media houses to want some. So they know they can actually tap their call. So they can never do those kind of crucial conversation via phone. So France to learn there's a possibility that he has gone there to have a conversation with, international assassins. So they have to be very careful in Benin now. So that is that about him going to France. Only imagine, his medical treatment has been in the UK. So going to France, she'll speak, volume. Anyway, so that is that. So telling you people to be aware and to be cautious of what goes on in Benin. So now I want to talk about Nkoto Shele because look beyond what this guy was saying. If you look at Governor Otto, he was reading from the paper. So Kokinshi or Rotowala Tokmel, they've had a meeting. He make his stand. Look, these people wanted to get our land. They want to take over. They want to conquer our land. So, but from the way I read his body language and what he was reading, they agreed with him because we got to Igbo insist. They will agree with you to make your point. But at the end of the day, once of emphasize, it was not as if that guy did not talk about conquering his land. He said it, if you remember.
Yeah.
He said it. So, but then it is said to then again,
so on down to their tone.
Yeah, because one thing I want to believe is, or I'm thinking is, one more power if acquire weapons. If you heard what he said he has it on his table. If I not acquire a weapon to match, what those guys are bringing. It's not as if they've not acquired it. They know they have acquired, and that's the center point in Nigeria. We are going towards election to match Shele. So telling Christ the Shele, because Tobati conquer on Igbo, a bit of handle Yoruba, there's a possibility of explosion. So middle belt, so probably they are trying to douse them down. They are doing damage control from that area. So that's what I want to believe. So because our governors right now on investment they don't live enough treatment so only so what the negotiation so but overall because ignore in a way, it's good we have discussed it, but ignore and concentrate on the efforts is yielding, and we can all see it now. So this is the more reason to everybody who are concentrate on contact. Then I want to make a suggestion about raising money for the central account. Probably tell you the media people, presenters, they might come together probably once or twice in a week. Only they're calling. But people should just be calling in to donate, to make donations.
Yeah, fundraising.
It's called fundraising. Fundraising, exactly.
Yeah, all that will be done. Yeah, we'll do that.
So, okay, we have media, like that around. Because most of the time, you're back, we didn't pay much conversations And you only be the question so I come down there, but money problem then you can ask them, we are laying, we only assist over phone. That they put one through. So that's what I want, because it contains I need fundraising, for the next phase of the whole exercise. So that's my contribution.
Thank you so much, and that's a very valid one. The program only have half an hour, and we're going to wind down at 2:30. So everybody have an idea what time we will bring the program to an end. This was not what I wanted to come and discuss tonight, but like I said, I don't prepare programs. I was just sitting watching Simon Ekpa, and this video popped up, and I thought it would be nice to just review it. I've not even talked about my own point, but I'm still listening to a lot of you. Let's go to somewhere in Ekiti. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You're welcome. I know you've been trying on the other line. It's been very busy.
Yeah, I understand. I'm very sorry I won't be able to speak too much up.
Okay.
But I hope you can understand me very well.
Okay.
It's around around 2 here.
It's the same time we're with you, so we're all on the same
to
time. We're in the same time.
Yeah, Sherry Autumn, you're talking Autumn sorrow, like hypocrisy or something like that. To me, I don't see him as that, because he has been talking about this for long.
Yeah.
Wanting to attack for a long time, so he knows what is really happening. He can feel the pain to his bone, not just on the outer look. He can feel the pain himself.
Okay.
So he knows what he's talking about, and that is why I believe he jot down whatever he wants to say before proceeding. And now, concerning the journey down to Nigeria, anyway, first the reason, the purpose why they are here, go possible more. Because of recent. Somebody Obama so people get it borrow. So okay to go heal it's not now they can tell me that they want to come and profession economy in Nigeria, profession, which is same. Because they are going to go here at this point, please, man, so okay, go see government to live the day to marry economy.
Okay.
Sorry, number one, we are owing debt.
Don't shake it.
Yet to become So, which, how do we want to survive it? If I pay a exchange. We sell and we get income from there. What income are we making? What income are we getting?
What are we selling?
Now. Petroleum, petroleum. Now, what is petroleum making this time around? Okay. We don't have industry. We don't have anything. So, that's my question.
Okay. All right.
No industry, no factory, nothing. So now, where did you want to start from? So their aim and objective, okay, like who I want this to come quick. It's not Peter Obi stuff. I saw that on Twitter anyway. It's part of this thing is to come and but on list and rubbish 8 friends agenda campaign. So I saw it there is we continue to service what people expect from me. So we continue to service the debt. Is that what you want to state on?
So because the line is getting very busy, so I'm going to let you just 30 seconds so that we can wrap up, because I've got a lot of people calling.
We are moving forward, and by God's grace, we are going out of this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm going to drop it down to 2 minutes. Should we want to continue? Because I'm going to want to say 1 or 2 things on my own analysis that I can't write something down without at least just review it from my own perspective. But that means that we're going to have to, reduce the timing. I know there's a lot of people that are calling here. Let's start taking those calls from this person. Oh, okay, and it's overriding with the direct call. Hello, caller.
Hello, Mr.
Go ahead.
Kọ́là tó kọ̀ tán before this last person tó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Tinubu lọ sí France. Ṣẹ́rí point yẹn ó wà very very important because at this stage wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé there is nothing they can do about it. Yorùbá will definitely be out of Nigeria. And gbogbo nǹkan tó máa wá ń sìn ni nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi hold wa down the way they are doing to Biafra now. Because tó bá jẹ́ pé Nnamdi Kanu sí níbi tó wà yẹn wọ́n trust nǹkan tí Biafra ti máa ṣe. So gbogbo nǹkan tó máa wá ní gbogbo ọgbọ́n ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tí wọ́n bá fi lè rí Ìgbòho hold.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni ẹ má bínú mo tẹ̀wọ̀ pé fóònù ló ń pè hotspot láti ìgbà tí mo ti kúrò ní studio, so one of the broadcasts is down, but I'm sure it will pick along the line. Okay, nobody's on Twitter, so let me stop the Twitter since we still have half an hour so that we carry them along. We're gonna stop the Twitter and then we will just start Facebook on this one quickly so that nobody is missing. At least we still have half an hour to play with. Yeah, let's do it this way. Let's go live back. Thank you so much, those ones that are still with us. I know it is very, very late. You know, it doesn't come on all the time, but the little time I have the strength, we kind of discuss the issues. Thank you so much to the last caller. Let me go to Mr. Fatai, Chicago, and then, you know, we take 2 or 3 more calls. I will do my analysis, and then we take it from there. Hello, caller. Itonia. Okay.
They leave what they're supposed to discuss, and they are just discussing other things. I'm happy because football, what they were saying. They're mocking us. That's the way I look at it. They came purposely for their own end, not because of killing. So gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá kátúbọ̀ gbéra kátúbọ̀ sí ẹ̀tọ́ dáadáa àti ṣe wá sí wọ́n ti mọ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ lọ.
All right. Thank you so much. That was just under 2 minutes. Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin gbogbo ẹ̀gbọ́n mi tí ẹ ti pè. I've sent some few missed calls. I'm not be able to sorry the other line. That's, you know, I'm not too sure because sometimes just this other line I don't save numbers, but I will still allow any take place right or think place relay. All right, 2 minutes. Lenny, go ahead. About reduce it. I think reduce it all the way down. Then can go ahead, please. I'm going.
Actually, but then the contribution is to support me now. The previous call.
Okay.
So me
yeah.
Yeah, that's a very point of view. Then
ambassador no sorry abi mo kon so. Ambassador no sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because I picked up the voice. All right.
Thank you. So, well, to also make one follow see the next is very long term.
Yeah.
So we want to make a very, very big point. These people are playing a damage and control game according to our technical aspect of it. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So then in Koti me pay attention. You know, we cannot play down on these people. Once you there's been a sign, Yoruba, you know, part of Nigeria. Once you very obvious, even our own so they are trying to do anything they can, you know, still keep something. I mean, the things in order, and that you know, it's late. But they borrow money. Then if you want to look into the money, our Yoruba money, as you know, the kototili money abalẹ̀ tó ṣe wá nínú ilé ara òde kò lè ṣe ni àwọn kan wà nínú ilé wa tẹ́ pé a ní láti máa wá fínú mọ́ gidigidi gan because nísìnyí wọ́n máa fẹ́ ṣọ́ra àwọn kan sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ lọ máa rí omi làwọn bí àwọn ọba láti lọ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọba tí wọ́n lè wá jáde láti wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa bó ṣe ń pa àwọn èèyàn wọn àwọn ọba tó ń gbé owó lọ fún tó ń gbé owó tẹ́ pé wọ́n bó àdéhùn òdìdí àwọn tí wọ́n wà lọ́sibítù ní church láti church masaka ṣẹlẹ̀ church wọn bí kankan kún wọn tí wọ́n pọ̀pọ̀ káàkiri wọ́n pọ̀pọ̀ káàkiri wọn rí ògùn lò táwọn bá gbogbo 76 kíní million sápò wọ́n máa fẹ́ lọ́ máa play that ṣùgbọ́n àwọn pípín yẹn sì yìí ẹni ọba kọba tí ó bá lọ jáde tó lọ ṣe mítì pẹ̀lú yìnbó lórí burúkú kan tó wá lọ sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa pé a máa restructure a máa ṣe kinní kan a máa báwọn èèyàn wa sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn tó nílẹ̀ ilẹ̀ tó wà yẹn wọ́n máa mú ẹ sọpáṣẹ. àṣẹ. àwọn tó nílẹ̀ tó wà yẹn ilẹ̀ ọba yẹn orí àpèrè tó kò sí àwọn tó ní àpèrè tó ṣe àpèrè yẹn lẹ̀ wọ́n máa mú ọba náà. lágbà inú bí tí mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ inú bí tí mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn orúmọlẹ wà bí tí mo sọ wọ́n máa mú ṣé gbogbo àwọn tó ń lọ ilẹ̀ ló mú wọn ilẹ̀ yín ló mú wọn gbogbo àwọn tẹ̀lé tó ń lọ yẹn ilẹ̀ ló mú wọn bí gbogbo wọn ló ń gbàgbẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n pé olóyè kápẹ́ fún àtìmọ́lé kò sí kankan náà ọba yẹn tó jáde tó tẹ̀ bẹ̀nẹ̀ pé àtẹ̀ntì ṣẹlẹ̀ Yorùbá kọ́ni bẹ̀nẹ̀ ni ibẹ̀ làwọn Oníkòyí wà kò sí ọba kan bàbá yẹn náà èmi ò tiẹ̀ mi ní sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́bẹ̀ yẹn kò sí àwọn tó jáde àwa wí tán ìkọ́nù àdèmọ̀ tó bá fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọn máa kọ́ fẹ́ lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ látọ̀dọ̀ láti fẹ̀ because èmi ò lọ́dọ̀ tèmi lọ́dọ̀ tàwa Yorùbá kan tá a jẹ́ ìjìnlẹ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá òní wà lórí àpèrè kí n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Yorùbá yìí máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Yorùbá torí bíi bẹ́ẹ̀ eléyìí sọ òní adéyẹyẹ tó pera rẹ̀ adéyẹyẹ náà ní jẹ́ tí ọba kọba kan tó bá lọ ṣe mítì pẹ̀lú àwọn òyìnbó lórí burúkú kan tí wọ́n ń bọ́ ta tí wọ́n sọ pé a bá ọmọ wa sọ̀rọ̀ a bá ọmọ wa tí ń bẹ lábùkún a bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n gbọ́ ẹ ṣàtúnṣe ọba náà àwọn tó nílò òun ẹ láṣẹ àwọn tó nílò òun ṣọgbọ́n ní ọba gbà torí àwọn tó tún ṣe àpèrè yẹn lẹ̀ tó bá já wọn ló wà lórí àpèrè wọn nílájú wọn lẹ̀ kí lè yóò máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọmọ Yorùbá àwọn àwùjọ wa sọ pé àwọn ni àwọn ọba tó bá kọ́ mo kàn fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn máa wo tó bá lọ sí yàrá ìyàmá àwọn tó kọ́ wà tó yẹ kọ́ lè fún wọn respect ọba tó bá ṣe dáadáa àwọn aráàlú rẹ̀ ọba tí ò bá lè ṣe dáadáa yìí náà mọ̀ láyé ìjọ ọba tí ò bá ṣe dáadáa àwọn aráàlú wọn máa kọ́ ni wọ́n máa lé kúrò nílùú ni wọ́n máa lọ ẹ̀dá ìsèlè ni ọba tí ò bá ṣe dáadáa wọ́n máa lé tẹfẹtẹfẹ yóò rìn wọ́n gbóni yóò rìn àfọba tó bá ṣe ń dáráàlú fẹ́ kí láráàlú fẹ́ bàbá kí láráàlú fẹ́ Yorùbá nation àbí ṣé mo parọ́ ni. ìdáráàlú fẹ́ mú Yorùbá nation yìí láráàlú fẹ́ ọba tí ó bá ti ṣe ń dáráàlú fẹ́ àwọn aráàlú ó lé wọn gbóni mo fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn máa mọ̀ pé kọ́ máa understand pé ọwọ́ àwọn aráàlú ni power wà àwọn táwọn lọ́bẹ̀ akọ̀rọ̀ wọn lọ́bẹ̀ kọ́ lọ jíṣẹ́ fún wa ni tó bá ti ṣiṣẹ́ kí á ná wọn kó bẹ́ẹ̀ káwọn èèyàn máa understand pé báwa wà lọ́wọ́ so mi ẹ má yẹ kí n tún sọ̀rọ̀ jù kẹ́lò mi náà fún lè kọ́ lè pè bàbá mi ẹ má ẹ kúṣẹ́ àwọn tó nílé wọ́n máa wà pẹ̀lú wọ́n máa fún yín lálàáfíà wọ́n máa dáàbò bò yín wọ́n máa dáàbò bò yín ó dáàbò ní.
Wow, what a very powerful spiritual message there. We only have 15 minutes and I'm trying to manage the time. Hello, caller. Hello. We're on. Hello.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, ẹ káàárọ̀.
How are you? Loud and clear.
This is the very first time so I just have to listen.
Thank you so much.
Anyway, first mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ gbà ládùúrà wípé bí a ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ dáradára kí Olúwa kó jẹ́ ká parí rẹ̀ dáradára.
Àmín.
Ọlọ́run wà lójú ọpọ́n fún wa.
Àmín.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nọ́mbà Yorùbá self-determination or whatever owó ibi tó máa sanwó sí tọrọ dàbí pé bóyá àkáǹtì yẹn ó fẹ́ rú mi lójú somehow. Torí mo rí òmìnira Yorùbá.
Yeah, which is
2020.
Which is
the same account in
that one is
determination.
That one is for the security, and there's a central account, which is the one that is just called the finance. The central account one is finance@ysdf.ca. Through PayPal. Then if it's just a normal American bank account, it's 3100005614, and the routing is 0260095993. Charity Ominira is just for the security, but while the central account, everybody knows what that is. It's just a central account. It's not Ilana Lonio. It's a collective of 72 different groups that have come together, to put that out for the Yorubas, and I believe everybody has agreed that that is a central account that we're going to be using. So that's the whole reason why we're promoting it.
Okay, so those two accounts.
So those two are legitimate for anybody. Yes, those two of them.
So dollar let go in
both. Oh yes. The Buffett somehow through, I'm sure that we are US like you are Canada, because I know it's the plus.
US.
So that means it is easy for you Lati can through the bank account, which is going to be much convenient than our in the UK, because my charge our more. So if you don't want to use the PayPal, low, the bank account of the one of the
Bank of America.
America, yeah.
Bank,
so what I'll do
Bank
is
America.
My send the scene about to drop the same material number in my send the scene, so I'll leave a phone, so I use it for in Latin crop. But go ahead with your other message.
I've been following you, but this is the time. Timony opportunity.
All right, we appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Regardless of all the courses and what anybody. Okay,
thank you so much. I'm a a lot of people are on the night shift in different part of the globe. Mo fẹ́ send message sí wọn kí n má gbàgbé ni. Ṣé mọ̀ pé there's always a lot of messages, and the last thing sometimes mo wá tí orúkọ tèmi wá tí mo fi send sí bíbá. And we have 10 minutes and we will do justice on it. Come out of Jamaica tí mo ti gbúrò Mommy Priscilla. Message in already be by this. Okay, yeah, that's the message I'm looking for. So now let me send it to our beautiful mother that I just called. I mean, let's support to put money in this central account. And I mean, it is important because as much as we all want the best, which I believe is the reason why, yeah, that's it, yeah, only lay. This is the central one. Omadori phone in this thing. Out of America, they won't have any problems, when it comes to putting money in there. But out in the UK, maybe not everybody might understand PayPal, but I will still encourage you to try our best and get our grandchildren, somebody that knows about it, to put money in there. There's no way we're going to be running this self-determination without having a concrete account that will help, now and in the long run. We're just not really serious that we want a nation, even if we're not going to defend ourselves. I just quote and unquote, we still need to at least have something in there moving forward. So let me now do my own analysis. I've heard what everybody has said. I think the argument there is we're all saying the same thing. These are the notes that I was able to jot down while I was watching that video, even though it was quite dark. Religious undertone. You see why, if you have followed me in the last 3 years, I've always said Ijesin Kolanja, because I know this is what the British are doing. They are making it look like we are fighting ourselves because Muslim onigba, Christian onigba. So that means and get our lori and barawaja. That is what the Fulani government are feed them. Not that the British does not know what is going on in Nigeria. They have every credible evidence of everything happening, even before we started Yoruba Nation. But what they have to tell the citizens, some of their citizens are concerned. I remember that some of you might not understand that the citizens of this country, Awon they hate what their government is doing outside this country. I've moved around with different protesters in this country. I've listened to them. And the last one was when they had and it was event. It was a protest. And they were talking about you could see the way they were talking about him with passion. And Ken Saro-Wiwa has been killed how many years ago? So their citizens are very bitter and angry that this government hands is in a lot of blood. So it is not their citizens that we are fighting, but we are fighting their government that is holding us and pinning our destiny. So, and that is why all our media presenters must be very, very careful, lambasting religion, and the same goes with some of us that call. Because when they hear those views, they're like, I want to put Jason Lanja now. And that's why you will hear that on every time the man solo program Jason on the because the probability that they might have just knocked on my door. Because religious tolerance must be, something that we appreciate and support. You don't have to believe in a Christian, you don't have to believe in a Muslim, and neither do you have to believe in our own tradition, but we must be religious tolerant. Now, Autumn was talking about citizens to worship gods of their choice. Yes. But that is not the reason why Nigeria is in problem. He also even talked, if you like, make devil. If you like, devil is your business. He talked about freedom of religion. But one thing we have to put there is, he says few things. Boko Haram supporters in this government. And that means the country has a lot of issues that Nigerians know, but they're still waiting for these people that have arrived to come and tell you. So every Nigerian is waiting for these kind of people to arrive and come and tell us as if we are babies. When I look at the age, I can go back and look at the age of every single one of those that were there, because their name is out there, especially that woman that talked about football program, IDP camp, and the unity that they're trying to put together. She's not even up to the age of some of us that are on this thread. She's probably in her 30s. Imagine somebody in her 30s is talking to me in my 40s about the unity of Nigeria. Because that is the way they've programmed them. I understand, same thing, but you would think that they are gods. But now that we've lived with them, I should sit with them, you just realize that, that's why Tiban video, But we see them in Africa as people that have a different breed and special. They are not. They are not. We, our Gongo, we are the special breeds. And until we all understand, we are the special breeds, Tele du Marida. So if you're waiting that these are the people that you want to come and talk to you about our problems, then we're going to be in a big mess. He also talked, I'm talking about Autumn now, he talked about Boko Haram in military. Flat, lale. Even the one on this one is going flat. So I got to put the power on it quickly just to survive the last 2:30, but if only just the last 2 minutes to cool. So let me just put it there. You know, okay, phone it is shalati or no share. All right, it was settled down there. So I'm not going to take any more calls because it's going to take me out of I can still use 5 minutes extra and all that, but I'm not going to take any more calls just to analyze what I've written down. So, Boko Haram in military, the governor is telling you that. But when I told you that those convoy that came to Ibadan, they are Boko Haram, you say, Koiki, shut up your mouth. These are just new recruits. Even I got a call from the military camp, or the military barracks rather. I'm not going to mention which of the barracks. I got a call. Well, the call came through a proxies as usual. When they called Joko with Koiki, we came in Jadi, can we retract into Muso? Muso fani pe ko touch off. We don't pay menton sorrow. What bear any pe ko jo, because of Koiki, we ko Jadi again, ko share another video pe àwọn tó ń lọ yẹn wọ́n ń ṣe Boko Haram àwọn ọmọ wa tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tán. Yeah, I mean, definitely, there will be few Yorubas in there, some few Igbos and all that. But the majority of those in those convoy that you all saw are Fulani Boko Haram in military outfits. And Boko Haram in military. Autumn talked about it. Failure to arrest Boko Haram. You might probably say there's no evidence to that. But ẹgbọ́ fídíò tí mo ṣe play lórí Star Radio, ó ti dalẹ́ àná nísìn, mo play, and because I don't have to play it again, tí alàgbà yẹn mo kàn mọ state tó jẹ́ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá bí Èkìtì ní bí Oǹdó nàbákúrẹ́ tó ní wọ́n gbọ̀kadà lọ́wọ́ òun, wọ́n fi Fúlàní yẹn sínú prison. Ìgbà táwọn wá dé láàárọ̀, Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn náà ti disappear. That means nobody is now going to persecute a terrorist. Tí ẹni yẹn confirm, èmi mọ reason tí yẹn pa, as far as I'm concerned, ó yẹ kó pàdánù ni. Because bọ́ọ̀ ṣe pa nísìn, ó ń bọ̀ wá pa wá. And those community, gbọ́dọ̀ lajú kan, because they will come back and attack you and kill you. Because you've allowed one of them to escape, to go and recruit and come back. Ona Kuredi, sir. Okay, thank you so much. I can read my comment. So, because if a terrorist was pinned down, taken to the cell, disappear, it shows that Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn is compromised. Even Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn is compromised. Èmi ò mọ reason tẹ̀yẹ ẹni tí jàǹbá yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ sí tóun gan bá ẹni ẹ ṣàìsàn kí ẹ fi sínú gáàdì báyìí kẹ́yìn wà níta pẹ̀lú torchlight ẹ̀yìn bíi mẹ́ta bó ṣe fi sá lọ kẹ́ máa wò. Ṣé mọ̀ pé àmọ́ bíi tí wákìlì wà nísìn? Ọ̀yọ́ state Ṣèyí Mákindé ò lè sọ fún wa pé ibi báyìí ló wà. To escape ní Agbolóńdó àbí Agbolóńdó àbí whatever prison. Nobody knows where Wakili is. He's gone in the thin air. And they are regrouping. They are waiting for the signal to attack. Fulani agenda, using religions to shield themselves, want to take over Nigeria. Is that not what we have been saying? We want to gbalẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wa. Àwa dẹ̀ rò pé ká lọ ṣe election. You will do election when they will start using AK-47 to remove your head. They will push them out before election to create a bit of, uncertainty. And then they roll out the ones in the uniform to finish up the job. Yes, Wakili was rescued by machineries from Oyo prison, Agbolongo, or whatever it was. Agbolongo prison yard. Okay. Now let's go back. We talked about cruelty, terrorism, killings, reasons the government will give. Then the guy from the Scottish National Party that also wants a referendum from Great Britain, maybe they're already preparing that. Because most of those that traveled, some of them are from the Scottish, the SNP, òyìnbó tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn láàrin wọn, ọkùnrin kan náà ọkùnrin yẹn. Ombi Autumn, what is the strategy to make Nigeria work? Do you understand? I don't think nobody talked about that. Oyinbo Ombi Autumn, what is the strategy to make Nigeria work? And everybody missed that point. Oyitantosin, thank you so much, my brother. Imagine imagine the devil that kept us in this mess is asking our Omogo Adulawo. The only strategy is to break the shit old country. But Autumn, as much as we love him, we appreciate him, he's doing better than our governors. Emma Binukwe, I'm going overboard, but at least I'm not going to take any calls. So that way we will end this broadcast very soon. Could have just said, you know what, break this country up. But Autumn still want to play in the politics of Nigeria. She last year, Londo Lonison, or the final year, I don't know. I think he's done 4 years already. He's doing the next 4 years. So he's probably finished. He wants to be a senator. And when they're a senator, they can be there forever. Just like Amosu. Just as every one of them. Even Shehu Sani that just lost is now on Twitter fighting everybody. He now become a Twitter warrior. It's final year. Okay. Imagine the parliamentary group is asking the governor, what is the strategy to make Nigeria work? So if I ask any one of us now, what is the strategy? You don't even have to think about it. Just break the shit hole. Apart from those that want to follow Tinubu, we say go and collect PVC. As if PVC will solve this problem. Or those that think that they can use Peter Obi to pin us into Nigeria. So I want us to remember this particular phrase or sentence. What is the strategy to make Nigeria work? Is what the question was put. We're almost there. It says adequate security. We're not going to get adequate security because the military is compromised. The comrade Kunle Olawumi or something of such, the former Navy told us that the military is compromised. Last year, Benue State Communities volunteers guided. He talked about the legal weapons. I want a weapon to le but ẹ má fi gbogbo ara sùn mọ́ níbi tọ́rọ̀ dé nísìn. Fulani comes to kill, they have sophisticated weapon. The broadcast in Moshela the breakfast. The first thing Timo play after Timo play on there, Molosi, Ibiti, Malafia said they have sophisticated weapon. They are moving it during the COVID. And one of the current, but one or two big, is it current governor? Only yes. So which of the governors? We don't know. But one of the current governor is the leader of the Boko Haram. And they will do everything to push their agenda on us if we don't stop it. So he's asking the Oyibo people to put pressure on the federal government. But I can see the British High Commissioner in a book launch of Gbajabiamila. Equal opportunities. This is where the other woman is talking. Equal opportunities, rebuild economy. And the most important one, he says, he wants to unite us. Interesting. The same way they unite us in this shit old country. The other guy says, getting worse. Nigeria is getting worse. It's not getting better. Then what are we holding it for? And for what purpose? And that is how far we're going to go this morning. Thank you so much, everyone, once again. The late night is not all the time. Tomorrow, Lady K is hosting Mrs. Modupe Ola. July 1st, there's a lot of program to remember those that have died after the attack. This time last year, I was already back to Nigeria after roughly 6.5 months. I flew back again so that we can prepare for the mega rally in Lagos. But the government had a different plan through some of our people that compromised, and they invaded Chief Sunday Igboho's house. 2 people were killed. I was already in Nigeria. That's all I can tell you. The wish of so many people was I should be in that house, and then I should get killed. And if I've been killed, you probably have missed at least a year of some of what I've been bold enough to say that so many people will never say. Have a very good morning, and bye for now.